Visit the friendly folks at Town & Country Insurance for all of your insurance needs. Contact Ryan, Frank, or Carrie in the Hardington office to help with all of your auto, home, commercial,
soybean, and golden harvest corn dealer, also carrying a full selection of cover crops and offering custom seeding of small grains and grasses. Give Glenn Taney a call at 402-841-5599 or just email glenn@topcropinc.com.
For over 40 years, Town & Country Insurance has provided quality insurance products at a competitive rate while providing outstanding customer service. No matter what your insurance need, auto, home, farm, crop, commercial, or trucking, you are invited to stop in and see Frank, Carrie, or Ryan at 104 West Center Street in Hardington, or give them a call at 402-254-9770.
Call Northeast Pipe and Panel, a local company for all your fencing needs. They make 4, 5, 6, and 7 bar by 20-foot continuous fence panels and 10-foot and 12-foot portable corral panels. The pipe and panels are all American made right here in Hardington. Call Rob or Pam Howell at 402-254-9585. Our shop is located in Hardington Industrial Park.
Hartelco is binge-worthy TV. Our basic package offers over 80 channels, including all major networks, music channels, and HD channels included. At home or on the go, Hartelco's cable programming is always available at your fingertips. Watch your favorite shows on your smartphone, tablet, or streaming devices. At Base TV is where it's at. Call us today for more information on how we can save you money on your TV package.
Let Shifter help with employee scheduling and time clock needs. We can build and manage the team schedule and track attendance, all from your desktop or the mobile app. From employees to volunteers, Shifter works with industries across the board and teams of all sizes. Visit www.shifter.works to learn more or check out the Shifter Android or Apple mobile apps for your employee scheduling and time clock needs.
The Wentz Funeral Home provides dignity, respect, and sensitivity for every person in every circumstance. Contact us today for pre-planning, funeral services, and aftercare support. We serve the Hardington, Coleridge, Laurel, and Crofton communities. Our family, caring for your family. The Wentz Funeral Home.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Ulrich alongside Jordan Kirkman getting ready for Cedar Catholic Trojan football here from Russ Hochstein Field. Cedar Catholic coming in 0-2 on the season. Lost last week to Oakland Craig, and the week before in the home opener to Bancroft Lions Decatur. Up next on the schedule, number 4, David City Aquinas, the Monarchs, under head coach Ron Mimick. For some of you who have been here quite a while, Coach Mimick, he was a Cedar Catholic coach there several years ago, 25 or so, and he is leading the Monarchs. 1-1 on the season, coming in ranked number 4th in the Lincoln Journal-Star, and their sole loss is to Columbus SCOTUS, where they lost 27-19, but they did have a win last week, a tough-fought battle against Norfolk Catholic, who is coming in this week ranked number 9 in Class C2. Just getting ready to get set here for National Anthem, starting lineups. And we'll go over a couple things here. Coming in for David City Aquinas, you're going to hear this name over and over, and that's Kyle Napier, outstanding player there for David City.
Yeah, just did a little research on him today, and he's a do-it-all back. He is their leading rusher, leading receiver, and he's even second on the team in passing. And top it all off, he is their team's punter as well.
It's a do-it-all kid. You have somebody like that's an athlete. Get the ball in their hands any way you can, whether it's punting or receiving, and that's somebody we're going to have to look out for tonight. The 163-pound junior, number 3, Kyle Napier. His name will be called a lot. About 4 minutes to go here as we get some official announcements out of the way. Looking at the schedule, next week we are going to David City And then Ponca coming back home. That will be the homecoming where we'll give away that very nice Ford F-150 pickup sitting out front. The schedule does look a little more favorable. Cedar Catholic not quite in panic mode. I've talked to an individual familiar with Class C2 football, and they definitely pointed out Cedar Catholic, if they can come out of this 1-2 out of their first 3, they'll be sitting fine. They're going to have a little easier run as we get to the second half of the season, as this early schedule is very tough.
Yes, there was a big gauntlet here to start out the season. If they could sneak one out tonight, that'd be huge going forward.
Good evening and welcome to the Cedar Catholic football game. I am Hannah Fleischman and a member of the campus ministry team, and I will be leading you in prayer tonight. Let us pray. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Lord, help us to play to the best of our abilities and to show good sportsmanship. Please let the fans, players, and coach be respectful and to remember it is just a game. Allow the players to be safe, to be fair, and to have fun. We give thanks to the coaches, referees, and fans for their support and time. We ask this through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Aaron. And that was our official prayer by the campus ministry. And now we'll have the presentation of colors of the VFW plus 5283. And the national anthem will be played here locally by the Cedar Catholic Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Virgil Buss. Sorry, it's Virgil Nelson.
Visit the friendly folks at Town & Country Insurance for all of your insurance needs. Contact Ryan, Frank, or Carrie in the Hardington office to help with all of your auto, home, commercial, and farm insurance needs. And with a total of 10 Town & Country Insurance offices in the Northeast Nebraska area, Town & Country Insurance has the solid background to assist you no matter the need. We're your friends and neighbors and are here for you. Call Town & Country Insurance of Hardington today at 402-254-9770.
And back here, we're just about ready for kickoff. Number 4, David City Aquinas. The Monarchs coming to town here. We're just about set for kickoff. One thing we didn't have a chance to bring up in our pregame talk, be a different quarterback for Cedar Catholic tonight. Injury bug is continuing to bother the Trojans, and there will be a change, I'm being told, here early on for Cedar Catholic, as Tate Taney, the sophomore, will take over from Miles. We'll find out if that actually is the case or just a scouting report rumor going around, but nonetheless, we saw an injury to Miles in that first game of the year, and I just don't think he's back to 100%. So from what I'm being told, they're going to run with Tate here, and Miles will still get some playing time. But we saw he had looked like a calf or an ankle that he was favoring. So We'll get him back on the mend. We're also going to see if we can get Kaiser out here tonight.
Yeah, that'll be a big help, big boost for the Cedar offense. And the little Tate has played. He's looked good so far, so let's see if he can keep it continuing.
Good kick. Going to be fielded. Potts on the far side. This one is by Kaiser. First touch of the year for him. Taken straight forward. Good coverage, and not much on that one. Gets it back to the 25. Jacob Kaiser, the senior 185-pounder, had a broken foot. If you missed that information earlier in the year, and this is his first action he's seen this year. We thought it was going to be possibly week 3 or week 4. Coach Cotto just didn't know, depending on how many reps he was getting in practice. And we'll see if he's on a limited snap count or if he's a full go for tonight.
Yeah, with those foot injuries, you just never know if they're going to linger around or flare up again. So I'm sure they'll be monitoring him pretty closely.
Tate Taney on the option to Kaiser, the far side. Cuts back inside. A lot of good blocking up front. He's going to get about 7 yards. We'll bring up 2nd down and 3. First play from scrimmage. The option from Taney over to Kaiser. We saw good play there when Miles Taney was shuffled on and off the field a couple times, and Tate came in on relief. Saw a good quarterback play. And sound decision is what we need to see from him tonight, managing the ball.
And it certainly helps getting your workhorse running back as well. You can kind of put some of that load of the offense on him.
Miles Taney is spread out to the near side. He's in the wide out position, Cedar Catholic. Option play, straightforward, and is going to be a keeper. Tate Taney keeps it, and he's going to get back to about the line of scrimmage. And it looks like officially going to be right about 3rd down and a long one coming up for Cedar.
Yeah, those Aquinas DNs came across and didn't give much of an option there. So good job just getting what he could there.
Again, Scott Ulrich alongside Jordan Kirkman bringing you tonight's David City Aquinas Monarch action here against Cedar Catholic. Cedar looking for the first win of the year, 0-2. As Taney now under center, 3 wideouts for Cedar Catholic. Option play to the right side. Taney, I believe he kept it, and it's going to be close. Depends where the spot's going to be on this one.
Yeah, it looks like he should be right at that first down marker to move those chains there. You can see their Aquinas defense. They're tempting that Cedar offense to throw the ball deep again. They got their one deep safety, and everyone else is right at the line of scrimmage.
It is an official first down. Move the chains on the first series for Cedar Catholic, 1st down and 10. And I think that's something you do not want to do. Tate Taney's arm looked very soft at times. Nice placement of the ball to some of those wideouts. And one of those tall ones is 6'3", Charlie Schrader. He's at the bottom of the screen here.
And not only the 6'3", he can run a little bit too. So
a little bit of a low snap. And Taney looking, he's got nowhere to go. He's going to be sacked in the backfield. Down he's going to go a loss of 8 on the play. And we'll bring up 2nd and long as there's the matchup that before we came on the air, we were talking about as David City Aquinas has got some workhorses up front.
Yeah, they got some big guys up there, and it's going to take all that Cedar Catholic offensive line to try to keep those guys contained, because just look at the size out there.
That's a numbers versus numbers that we are losing, so it's going to be technique that the offensive line is going to have to stop, as Aquinas has got good punch up front. This one's running play off the left side. Kaiser sidesteps the defender, gets back to just short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, it's certainly nice to have him back. That was a couple good moves there to get about to the original line of scrimmage there, it looks like.
He's one of those, when we saw him as a freshman, him and Rex Becker come on the field as freshmen, and we thought, wow, these guys look good. And now they're as seniors, and this is Kaiser getting his first action here early on.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's got much rust on him. He's coming out firing right out of the gate.
4 wideouts, and Coach Gatto says, let's stop. 3rd down and 10 coming up, and he wants to talk things over. First official timeout just underway here in the first quarter. No score. We'll take a quick break.
Christensen Well and Irrigation is your professional in the water well industry with over 40 years of experience and knowledge. Christensen Well is also a T&L irrigation systems dealer and can service and repair all brands of pivots. Call Christensen Well and Irrigation today at 402-254-6809.
Anderson & Anderson Insurance is eager to serve Hardington and the Northeast Nebraska area. With offices in Hardington, Laurel, and Allen, they are an independent, trusted choice insurance agency. If you're in the market for auto, home, business, farm, or crop insurance, give us a call at 1-888-POLICY-9. Anderson & Anderson Insurance, where your protection is their policy.
3rd down and 10, Cedar Catholic in the gun. Tate Taney looking, rolling out to the far side. He's got Kaiser on the hitch and go, and this one's going to be thrown short. Great defensive coverage, and it's picked off. David City in excellent position, running back to midfield. 45-40 still on his feet, and it's kicked out of bounds at about the 35.
Yep, there you see the inexperienced up play there. He rolls out of the pocket, tries to buy himself a little more time, but then he just forces one up and hopes for the best. Unfortunately, our guys did not come down with that one, and David City set up with great field position here.
Kaiser was on the far side on the hitch and go route, and it just took a little too long to develop, and Tate wasn't able to get much on the ball on that one. And the defender was in excellent position, leads to an interception, and now good field position. Ball is officially going to be marked at the 40, the run where he stepped out of bounds, and Aquinas in good field position.
And here comes Aquinas in their wing T formation here.
Wing T, tight formation, tough to see. Quick pitch coming to this side. Running, stretching it out. Good blocking. Great play there made on the backside pursuit there by Cedar's defense. That's number 30. Carter Arns, a sophomore. For me, though, number 8, that's Brandon Rohan. He set the edge and forced him back into the inside. Running the ball that time is Keegan Levicki, the junior, and that will bring up second down.
And just point out, Kyle Napier is at the quarterback spot this year for Aquinas here. For just finding ways to get him the ball in his hands, I would imagine, and that's one place to do it.
Quarterback keepers, option plays. We'll see this kid as Napier is in this wing T formation under center. Handoff to fullback. Outstanding, blowing up right at the line of scrimmage. Stopping him on that one's number 28, Connor Vlock, and it will bring up third down.
Yeah, the Trojan defensive line is getting a good presence in there right now and really disrupting that option game.
That's Cedars. That's going to be their biggest position that they're going to have to make plays at, is that defensive line.
Yeah, if they can get in there and kind of disrupt the reads, and then that option's really hard to run when the defense is in the backfield.
Third down and 9, 8:11 to go in the first quarter. Wing T formation here as Napier now in the shotgun. Coach MJ is down there yelling all kinds of instructions. Option play, rolling out to the far side is Napier, still on his feet, looking to pass. He's going to be running, turn north-south, got a block, cross first down yardage. And I think he got it. We're going to see where the official mark is, but he's close.
Yeah, he was looking to pass there, but only for about a half a second. I think he was wanting to run that one the whole time and kind of squeezed out some room to make it fourth and looks like about inches.
Line judge puts his fist up. It is fourth down and inches, and Aquinas is going to go for it on this one. Tight, super tight formation, straightforward, good blocking up front. You just cannot stop that when you got 250-pound guys up front.
Yep, there was a wall of white there pushing that red back, and that was going to be pretty tough.
Good coaching there by Aquinas. Gets him that first down, moves the chain, 7:30 to go, and they're now first down and 10. Ball is going to be right at the 29-yard line of Cedar Catholic. Coach MJ on the side, he knew it was coming. He was yelling all kinds of instructions there.
Yeah, that's just tough. When you got to get hat on hat, you got to either get low and get him in the backfield or have some bigger guys than they do.
Napier now under center. Cedar Catholic with 7 defenders right up on the front line. Hand off to the far side. Individual side steps the defender and is going to be almost brought down and still has positive yardage. Going to get about 7 on that one. Running the ball for Aquinas. That's number 8. I'm going to mess this one up. Kozasek.
Yeah, I'm not going to be much help on that one. Maybe someone will text us and get us the right name there, but Kozacek?
We'll call him Caden. That's his first name.
Yeah.
Caden got the ball. That's a tough one. Sorry, folks. Caden got, we'll give him 5 on that one. Bring up second down and 5. Ball placed right at the 24-yard line of Cedar Catholic.
Again, on that last play, you see the Cedar outside linebackers, guys. They are doing a nice job of setting that edge and forcing them back inside. It's just...
And there's another one there.
Yep.
Setting the edge, turning back, getting him north-south. Running the ball for the Monarchs is Levicki. Brandon Rohan turning back to the inside, and it will bring up third down and short.
And here, probably going to see something right up the middle again, see if they can get a little more push or disrupt something here in the backfield, because it's probably going to be in the quarterback's hands here, I would imagine.
It's where you need big folks like Rex Becker to block up front, try to disrupt things and get in the backfield and stop that charge. There goes the fullback straight forward. Good yardage. I think he's got enough for the first.
Still a nice tackle there.
Good tackle, eventually shoved as it is, though. He's wait for the official signal here. It's going to be close.
You going to come out and measure?
First down.
First
Nope,
down.
He's going to give it to him. That was close. We weren't sure if they're going to measure or not, but that will lead first down for David City Aquinas.
So some ground and pound football here. Just get 3 and 4 yards at a time, and I guess that gets you first downs.
Aquinas now in the Trojan red zone here. Ball at the 19-yard line with 5:40 to go in the first quarter. Wide out to the near side for Aquinas. First time we've seen a wide receiver in a formation. Quick pitch to Caden to the far side. And it's going to be blown up in the backfield. Outstanding play there for Cedar Catholic. Number 42 is the first one getting there, I believe. That is Easton Becker, the grandson of Roger Merkel and Betty Merkel, making the stop for Cedar Catholic.
Yeah, again, there's Cedar Catholic on the outside. They're really doing a nice job of keeping them keeping that outside unlocked there and trying to get him to go back inside.
2nd down and 14 for the Monarchs. As Easton Becker blew that one up in the backfield, there was a couple others on that far side as well. Wide out coming to the near side, that is Braden Smith, a senior, 6'2" for the Monarchs, and another wide out to the far side as well. Rolling to the near side's Napier, looking, nice little touch pass to Caden. There's a flag in the backfield, and he's going to be brought down right at the 4-yard line. However, there is a flag in the secondary, and we'll see what the call is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's going to be. Could be a block on the back out there, but great play by the quarterback nonetheless, flipping that one out there and getting a few yards.
It will be short of the 1st down, and then they'll deal with the flag.
Ooh.
They're signaling everything's going. The flag's going to be against Cedar. We'll see if that's what it is. It is a defensive hold, it sounds like, on Cedar Catholic.
Yeah, must have let a receiver get away and he couldn't quite keep up, but I don't know if they're going to take that anyway.
They will decline that as it will transition into a 1st down. So 1st and goal, the ball's going to be right at the 5-yard line of Cedar Catholic. So 1st and goal from the 5 for the Monarchs.
They've had the ball here for a long time on this since they've been on the 40-yard line. Ground and pound offense doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah,
keep that clock up. And
defense is doing solid, slowing things down here, but it's just inch that Coach Mimick's group here just keeps marching forward. 1st down and goal from the 5. Handoff is to Caden, turning back north-south. He's got plenty of room in front of him. He's going to walk in.
Yeah, again, the end's coming across there, doing a nice job forcing it back in. Just middle linebackers got eaten up there by those big linemen.
Touchdown, Caden Kozacek for David City Aquinas, number 4th-ranked team in Class C2, and they're first on the board with a score of 4:25 to go in the 1st quarter. They will attempt an extra point, doing the kicking duties for Aquinas. I believe that is Brian Check. The left-footed kicker, don't see too many of those. Good snap, good hold. Check's got it up, and it's good. 4:25 to go in the 1st quarter. Aquinas strikes first. They're up 7-0.
When you need to borrow money, you need to see a friend at the Bank of Hardington. Our loan officers are local people. They listen to your needs and then tailor a loan to fit those needs with competitive rates and flexible terms. We've been your hometown bank since 1934. Where other banks have their branches, we have our roots. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Falkers Brothers Garage is a full-service preventative maintenance and auto repair center located in Hardington. Our experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems on all makes and models of domestic and import vehicles. Stop in or give us a call at 402-254-6406 to let us know how we can help you.
Falker Brothers Garage bringing us back here, 4:25 to go in the 1st quarter. First points put up by the Monarchs on their 40-yard drive following the Cedar Catholic turnover, and they are up 7-0.
Yeah, it's kind of a deflating drive there, just really milking that clock and getting a few yards at a time. But Cedar needs to come back with a little momentum here and try to put together a drive of their own.
I would even label it efficiently boring.
Yes,
just
nothing,
perfect. Nothing fancy, just steady. Check gets a great kick. Kaiser at the 6. Moving on up, across the 20. Good blocking. And about the 28-yard line is where Cedar's going to take over their 2nd series. As folks shuttling on and off here. Tate Taney again in tonight at quarterback. Miles Taney has got an injury, so he'll be limited. And seeing some offensive work at wide receiver from time to time tonight, I'm told.
Yeah, let's see if Tate can come back here with a nice solid 2nd drive. He's hopefully got the nerves out from getting his first start. Hopefully he can come up with something good here.
2 wide outs and tight wing T formation also for Cedar Catholic. Handoff coming this way to Kaiser. Wrapped up in the backfield, and he's going to be brought down. Loss of 4 on the play will bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, looks like Aquinas is pretty familiar with that kind of play. It's similar to what they run on offense and what we've run for years over on our side.
Kaiser just went up to the line and kind of put his hands up and patted him on the back like, come on, boys. That's got to stop some of that offense or defensive push up front. Number 66 for the Monarchs is leading the charge there. That's Owen Schramm, 260 pounds, the nose tackle.
And now they're back in a shotgun here.
Option to the far side is going late pitch to Kaiser. Going to be touched in the backfield. Brook a tackle coming back across the green. Brook another tackle. He's across midfield. Green grass in front of him. 45-40. 40 to foot race. 30. 20. A missed tackle to 25-20. Touchdown. Missed tackle, and there it is.
Welcome back, Kaiser. That was a big touchdown round. Maybe the momentum that Cedar needed to really kind of stack some things up here.
Jacob Kaiser putting on a clinic. Breaking tackles. I think he broke 4 of them on that one.
Yeah, the play started out to the right side with the pitch, and he cut it all the way back over here to the left and got it in for 6.
Cedar Catholic needed that kind of a break. Needed to get a boost. We just haven't seen a big explosive boost yet this year. And now Kaiser gets a long one that was much needed. He was touched in the backfield and just kind of made something happen there.
Yep, and that's what playmakers do is they find a hole and they get it to the end zone.
Ted Bankston, a senior on for Cedar Catholic, attempting the extra point. Snap, great hold, down and up, and it's good. Big strike by Cedar Catholic. This one going 74 yards, and Cedar ties it back up. 7-7. We'll be back with 3:30 to go in the first quarter.
Stop in at Broadway Lanes after the game in downtown Hardington. Bring the whole family in and enjoy a game of bowling and some great food. Good luck to all area teams from Broadway Lanes.
The Hardington Shopper, covering Northeast Nebraska for over 55 years, from Yankton to Laurel and from Osmond to Newcastle. The Hardington Shopper has you covered every week to every household. Good luck to all area teams.
At Cedar County Veterinary Services in Hardington, we care for creatures great and small. We offer comprehensive care for livestock and companion animals. Our goal with every visit is to provide an experience that focuses on accurate diagnostics, compassionate treatment of animals, and client education. With our highly skilled Cedar County Veterinary Services staff, we are here to give you a happy and healthy animal.
3:30 to go in the first quarter. Cedar Catholic ties it up on a long run by Kaiser at 7-7. Outstanding play there by the senior, making something happen as he was touched in the backfield and broke 3 tackles to put Cedar on the board. Kicking off, Cedar Catholic here is going to be fielded short of the 25 by the up back against the grain. Good tackle and pursuit there, and that's where the Monarchs will take over. First down and 10 at the 33-yard line. Going to update in here. Caden, I don't want to... Koshicek.
Thanks for the thanks for the tip online there. To hopefully we got that better for you.
It's one of those we can always count on everyone to message us if we do something a little wrong. So Caden Koshicek, we'll do the best we can here for you.
All right, let's see if Cedar can get off the field here on 3rd down. They've done a good job of getting a 3rd down. It just seems like haven't been able to get that stop.
Long pass there across midfield, and it's going to be incomplete. Outstanding pass play there as Napier was looking for Braden Smith. He had the height advantage. Good coverage by Cedar Catholic, and that incompletion will lead to 2nd down.
Yeah, Arns was there, but if that pass was a little bit lower, I don't know if there was much he could have done about that. That's just a taller receiver on a little bit smaller of a guy. But you're not used to also Aquinas taking those deep shots downfield with their ground and pound run style.
They're probably trying to catch us a little off guard there. Now one wide out to the far side. Handoff is to Koshicek. Back, turns to the middle, and good pursuit on the backside. I think that's Miles Taney as they unpile there. I believe he was one of the first ones getting in. We'll see here. Oh, it's fast when they get up. I just don't know exactly who was in there, so we'll give that one a defensive tackle to a group of them there, and it will lead to 3rd down and long 6.
Yeah, another big opportunity for Cedar to get off the field there. If they can hold them here for a little bit of a gain, they'll probably punt and get a chance to get some more points on the board.
Very important play, I agree, right here as Napier in the gun for the Monarchs. Fake handoff, he's looking, good coverage across the field, and it's going to be incomplete. 4th down coming up. He had a receiver, and that was number 6, Braden Smith. That's his favorite target at 1st down territory, and he just couldn't hold on. It will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, pass a little bit behind him there. That's what happens when you kind of get these running offenses not used to throwing the ball in those situations, and that's what you want as a Cedar defense, to force them in uncomfortable spots and force punts here.
I want to give a shout out to one of our favorite fans we hear from every week, Doris Cottle. She's always tuning in. We appreciate everything you do, Doris, and look forward to stopping down and running into you here real soon. 4th down as this punt is away, and this is going to be fielded short Good bounce there. And Cedar's going to be happy with this one. It will roll out of bounds at the 26-yard line, and that's where Cedar will take over first down and 10 and have good field position. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
The Hardington Chopper, covering northeast Nebraska for over 55 years, from Yankton to Laurel and from Osmond to Newcastle. The Hardington Chopper has you covered every week to every household. Good luck to all area teams.
.233 to go in the first quarter. We're all tied up at 7, and Cedar Catholic a big stop there on defense to get that ball back against the number 4 ranked team in Class C2. Yep. Wideouts on both sides there. Handoff is to Kaiser, and nowhere to go on this one, second down.
Yeah, it looks like Cedar has a little different strategy for running the ball here as opposed to Aquinas. They're trying to spread them out and find those gaps and try to let your speed do a little more here than your size.
We saw that 2 weeks ago here when they played Bancroft, BRLD.
Yep.
It's just we're at a size disadvantage.
Yep, so you got to use the space of the field here to try to create any advantage you can find, and looks like that's what they're trying to do here by spreading them out.
Ben Lecker, he's another one, 230-pounder, just seeing him come to the line. He matches up well tonight. Option play to the far side, pitch to the fullback, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and gain of a couple on that one for Cedar. That's number 42, Easton Becker.
Yeah, a little double speed option there. I don't know if you had both guys as an option to pitch to or what, but either way, you got 5 yards on the carry and makes it third and manageable.
Usually it's pitched to the second back, and the front one's a blocker, but at any rate.
They're both kind of in a similar area there. But
we'll call it a broken play that turned out okay. 3rd down and 5. Cedar needs to keep this one here to keep the ball rolling in their favor. Option play, straightforward. Handoff is given to the fullback. Nowhere to go. Well, he had a lot of room out here. Nobody was coming this way.
Yeah, I think he just missed a read there, but again, that's youth and inexperience. So hopefully by the end of the game, he'll kind of get that figured out. And I'm sure the coaches over there are going to be drilling that at him here.
3 and out for Cedar Catholic, and the punt team will come on as we're approaching 1 minute to go in this first quarter.
Yeah, it'd be nice if Cedar could put a deep one down there, because if you can make this offense, grind out drives, there's more of a chance that they'll have to stall out and punt with this running offense.
I'd love to see a fake, but at the 30, we're at the 34, 33, it's just, I don't think we're in good position to try anything right here. And a really high floating kick by Kaiser, going to land at midfield, squirm away, and it will be downed at just short of the 45, and that's where Aquinas will take over for their 3rd series.
CL Electric of Coleridge carries a full line of Ranke pivot parts on hand and ready to tune up your pivot wheel gearboxes, tower boxes, timers, contactors, end gun stars, and switches. CL Electric is an electrical contractor licensed in both Nebraska and South Dakota. Call 402-283-4220.
CL Electric, that's Craig Lordeman there. Well, thank him for his sponsorship as David City Aquinas now rolling to the far side as Napier. Straight back forward, lots of green grass. It's a foot race. He's across midfield. I don't think they're going to get him. He's at the 30, 20, 10-5 touchdown, and there's Napier. We warned you guys earlier that was a kid we needed to watch out for, and look at that speed. 55 yards. Napier took that one to the house.
Yeah, great vision there. I don't know if that was a design pass or just a quick quarterback draw, but he had the opportunity, saw the hole, and he took it to the house in no time.
We've seen that a couple times where he's kind of rolling out and then keeps the ball. And once he got past the initial line of scrimmage, the linebackers were getting blocked, and he had a lot of room. So good run there by Napier. As now coming on for the extra point is Check. That's Brian Check, left-footed. Good kicker, and this one does squirm through. I think he's got a pretty good leg on him, and we might see if that comes into play tonight. So with 27 seconds to go, Monarchs back on top after a big play by Napier, 14-7.
Burnell's Foodtown is your locally owned associated wholesale grocery store. From fresh meat and produce, bakery services, grocery, and more, we are here for you. Good luck to the Cedar Catholic Trojans and the Hardington Newcastle Wildcats from Burnell's Foodtown.
Grosenberg Implement is your John Deere farm equipment headquarters, servicing your growing needs with locations in Hardington, Bloomfield, and Wayne, Nebraska, in Winter, Phillip, and Pierce, South Dakota.
Cedar Security Bank is your hometown friendly bank with locations in Fordyce, Wynot, and Hardington. We strive to meet all your financial needs. After all, security is our middle name. And for all your insurance needs, contact Bonnie at Cedar Security Insurance for a free quote. Good luck to all local teams.
14-7 your score after a 55-yard scamper by Napier, followed up by an extra point by Brian Check. And David City Aquinas takes the lead. 27 seconds to go as Cedar now back deep. Set to receive is going to be Miles Taney as well as Nathan Potts. And this one looks like it's going to Potts. Going to be fielded at the 15 on the run. And good contact at the 25, and coverage is going to be stopped right at the 30. It seems to be that's where the 3 kickoff returns, they've stopped them right around that 28 to 30-yard mark for Cedar.
Yeah, good coverage coming down. It looks like they wanted to give Kaiser a little break there. He's normally a kick returner, and probably a good idea to kind of ease him back into this, taking a few hits already today. We get
a couple substitutions coming in for Cedar Catholic as they get set to go. First down and 10, ball placed at the 31-yard line. 22 seconds to go of what will probably be the final play of the first quarter. Option play, rolling out to the near side is Tate Taney. He's scrambling, he's under deep pressure, he's going to be sacked.
Yeah, great contain there by the Aquinas defense. There wasn't much there for Taney to look and throw to, and defensive ends kept him inside and eventually sacked him.
Connor Adamy, the 220-pound senior, brings him down. A loss of 11 on the play will bring up second down and 21 as the clock strikes 0, and that is going to be the end of the first quarter here in Hartington as David City Aquinas getting a little momentum going. The number 4 team in the state, they're on top, 14-7 over Cedar Catholic.
Visit the friendly folks at Town & Country Insurance for all of your insurance needs. Contact Ryan, Frank, or Carrie in the Hartington office to help with all of your auto, home, commercial, and farm insurance needs. And with a total of 10 Town & Country Insurance offices in the Northeast Nebraska area, Town & Country Insurance has the solid background to assist you no matter the need. We're your friends and neighbors and are here for you. Call Town & Country Insurance of Hartington today at 402-254-9770.
I want to thank our featured sponsor for tonight, Town & Country Insurance. They are tonight's featured sponsor. I want to thank all of our sponsors as we play them throughout the evening here. Without their support, we couldn't bring these broadcasts to you each and every week on our telco as well as replayed throughout the week. 14-7, Jordan. It looks like the momentum's swinging just a little.
Yeah, Cedar's going to have to put a drive together here just to kind of slow things down for David City and kind of hopefully get some momentum back on their side. I mean, they're capable of big plays. We just seen it a few minutes ago. So anything can happen here.
Man in motion coming to the near side. Pass over here, good coverage, and it's going to be brought down after a gain of 7. That was number 28. That's Connor Vlock.
A long pass there for a minimal gain, but at least it kind of helps them get in a little more manageable territory for this long third down. Hopefully they can extend this drive a little bit.
Looking down here on the Cedar sidelines, first time I see him, I believe that's Weston Heine attending tonight's game. He was involved in an accident this summer. It's good to see him on the sideline there. He's definitely not playing. But it's good to see the kid out and about and attending tonight's game. Long pass coming up here. Taney airing it out. He's got Charlie Schrader deep, and it's going to be broken up at the last second. Schrader on a bomb. He had it.
Yeah, one-on-one coverage there. That's anyone's ball, and just not that time wasn't Charlie's. Maybe next time he can go up and get that one, but great play call. Got to give him a chance, and he did.
Braden Smith, the wide receiver turned defensive back, was on the coverage as Schrader had... His route running has gotten much better as the season went on. Early, we saw him, he would stop in a couple of his routes and kind of led to some incompletions. There, he kept running. Great-looking route by Charlie. As is, that will be 4th down and 12 coming up in Cedars in punt formation. Noah Arns, a sophomore, looks like he'll be doing the kicking duties for Cedar Catholic. As this is a nice spiraling kick. Fair catch signaled, and it's going to be fair caught right at the 40. And we'll see if that Cedar defense can turn it on and stop this momentum.
Call Don Miller Land Company today for any of your real estate needs. We specialize in the selling of land, business, residential, and rental homes. Call Don Miller Land at 402-254-6897. We don't just list, we sell.
Tight formation for the Monarchs as Napier under center. Braden Smith coming to the near side and handoff straight forward, and nothing on that one.
Yeah, great push up front by that nose tackle, really stopping that fullback before he could get anywhere started.
So after a few pass plays, kind of trickery going on there by the Monarchs, now it's back to I'll call it wing tee, boring, straightforward.
Ground and pound, get those 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and hope for first downs.
We've seen that. You get the right offensive line and a couple kids that can run. This formation is it's not that fun to watch.
It's not, but it's effective.
But it's effective.
Seen Nebraska and Oklahoma do it for years.
Great coverage there by Cedar Catholic. Rex Becker making the stop on that one, and then a whole host of Big Red coming in, stopping it. And that will be a loss of 3 on the play, and we'll bring up 3rd and long.
Yeah, you can tell the Trojans have been well coached in defending that wing T spread formation with those jet sweeps and options. They've been outside all night.
Cedar defense last week, they got roughed up.
Yeah, that was tough. That was a tough game.
They got roughed up down in Oakland Craig, which now they have catapulted themselves into the conversation for state title run. They're ranked number 2 in the Lincoln Journal-Star this week after an impressive outing again, literally just in the first half last week.
If you can hang that kind of number, I mean, the Trojans are a quality team. I mean, if the Knights of Oakland Craig can do that, they're probably going to be down in Lincoln this year.
Option play to the near side. Napier looking. It's a hitch and go route. He's got Smith. He's scrambling in the backfield. An outstanding play there by the Cedar defense. Coach MJ is throwing his hands in the air.
Yeah, he's got to be happy about that. Great coverage downfield to not give Napier anywhere to throw the ball, and then pass rush gets there to bring him down for a huge loss.
Eric Hazing's probably going to get credit, but there was 4 of them there making the stop. And a big loss. It's going to be first down and
30?
25. First and 25 coming up for the Monarchs. And Cedar looking to get good field position as their punters set up at about the 15, 12-yard line. Back deep, Miles Taney is set to receive this on low snap. Good kick. End over end. Taney feeling it at the 41. Couple blockers trying to get to the far side, stretching the field out. Cross right at midfield is going to be brought down. A gain of about 6 on that one. Cedar Catholic near midfield looking to get the ball rolling.
Oh, yeah, that was a booming punt there and great coverage from Aquinas, but big opportunity here for Cedar Catholic to get right back in this game with a nice offensive drive. Maybe we got Kaiser coming back in here. I don't know if I see him. No, he's still on the sideline. So we're going to have to rely on those young guys again to move the ball.
Defense looking solid on that one. That's what's they're going to have some defensive stops. I don't think we can outgun a lot of these schools.
No, but nice if you can find a way to get a lead here. It might be tough for them to be able to come back with their ground and pound offense.
Quick pitch to Nathan Potts to the near side. Great stop there by the defensive end. Rex Becker not able to get a good block up front as the defensive end had good pursuit, and it will bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, Aquinas is familiar with this style of offense. They're going to be ready on that outside, and they know what they're supposed to be doing out there. So that's going to be tough sledding, I think, all game.
I was told today, Coach Mimick, when he took the job at Cedar Catholic 25 years ago, he said, if that job ever comes open at David City Aquinas, I'm taking it. 2 years later, they came up, and that's where he ended up.
There he is.
He's familiar with Hardington very much. As Tatini now in the pocket. Nice pass play there across midfield, and it's going to be caught by number 17. That's Cole Becker. First time we've called him tonight.
Yeah, I know that wasn't much of a big game, but those are things you got to keep doing to try to spread out this defense and see if you can break a tackle and get some yards after the catch.
I thought he had another 2 or 3 yards of positive gain on that one. As it is, it'll be marked right at the midfield stripe. We'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for Cedar Catholic. We're getting real close to 4-down territory here.
Yeah, I think they got to maybe get a few yards here to justify it. I don't know if they go for it on 4th and 9, but if they could get it down to 4th and 4, I think you might see them try to get some more points.
Yep, I think so too. Or at least just try to keep the ball out of the hands of Aquinas. 3 wideouts to the near side. 1 running back. Pressure coming up the middle, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. A sack by David City, number 63. That's Josh Ermacher. And now that 4-down territory just went out the window.
Yeah, Aquinas came with the blitz there at the right time, and there just wasn't enough Trojans in the backfield to keep him off Taney there, so he had a chance to make a pass.
Last week, Coach Frost of the Huskers, he took some flack because I was reading a lot that he got out-coached.
Yeah.
That was one of those, and I can't argue with that. This is one where the defensive coach for the Aquinas, they just called it, they dialed it up right there.
Yeah, he was ready for that. He knew he had to throw it deep, and he brought a little heat.
Arns, nice snap, set to kick this one away again. Yeah, good kick.
Nice punt.
Fair catch is going to be right at the 23-yard line. And now this turning into a little bit of a defensive struggle. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The dirt man of Hardington, Bob Hymas,
Dirt Man bringing us back here with 7:19 to go in the first half of play. Defense, the name of the game here in the second quarter, as David City Aquinas now is at their 5th possession of the series tonight. Handoff is fumbled in the backfield. I think they fell on it again. Braden Smith was handed it off in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 4 on the play as he was able to jump back on that live ball.
Yeah, almost a big mistake there for Aquinas and giving Trojans good defense, but as it is, he jumped on top, and now he's got second long.
Defensive or offensive miscues for Monarchs, however you want to look at it. The defense is putting up good numbers for Cedar, putting them in good position now with 2nd down and 14 coming up for the Monarchs. Napier in the gun, handoff to the man going straight up the middle, and that's Smith. Broke his tackle and is going to be brought down. Miles Taney was the last man standing, and he caught him, but not before number 8. That's Caden Koshicek. Brings a first down move there for Aquinas.
That was a good play. I was watching that up from up here in the booth, and I had a hard time figuring out who was carrying the ball. And next thing you know, he's squirting up the middle of the field for a 14-yard gain.
I actually thought the ball was coming at us at first, so I had the wrong guy. As we're back to the tight wing T formation. Man in motion coming to the near side. Handoff is the first man through. Breaks 2 tackles. Another one. Taney trying to bring him down, and that will move the chains again. 10, 11 yards at a clip now for Aquinas with 6:14 to go in the first half.
Yeah, if you're the Trojans, you got to find a way to slow that down. You can't be having the fullback getting 10 yards of carry on, otherwise it's going to be a long night.
Seeing Kaiser, he's over on the bench resting his ankle, or his foot rather. So hopefully that's just a precautionary thing. I was told he was going to be on somewhat of a limited count tonight, so I hope that's all that is. Cedar Catholic with 5 men on the front. They're trying to stop this run, and that's a good stop by Cedar. Outstanding play there, get the number. They got a shoestring tackle right off the get-go there, and that was Rex Becker making the stop. Will bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, he did a nice job clogging that hole, and just like we said, stopping that fullback from rumbling downfield for too many yards. And I would imagine we're going to see a couple more plays like that here before this drive's over, so Cedar's got to really toughen up and try to get off the field. This offense will eventually start wearing you down.
Tight formation as Napier now in the shotgun. 5:16 and clock continues to roll. 2nd down and 11 for the Monarchs. And
it's a bobbled snap there?
A flag on the play, and it looked like a bobbled snap. I don't know what happened. Yeah, so it's an illegal procedure. I think it was the snap count was off. The center and the quarterback weren't on the same page. It definitely didn't look like things were normal.
No, I don't think the ball got past the guard there. I don't know if he was expecting the quarterback to be under center there, not ready for him to be shotgun. But either way, it's penalty.
I was about ready to call it. It looked like a trick play to the upback or something.
Yeah,
but
some kind of fumble rooski.
Yeah, there you go. 2nd down and 15 coming up here for the Monarchs, as Cedar defense really needs to stop here.
Yeah, that's a big help. Get them down in distance. It's easier for Cedar to kind of pin their ears back and get after the running backs, or if they try to throw it, sack the quarterback again.
Looking to pass Napier out of the far side. Got a receiver, Brandon Smith, at the 50, and he just couldn't quite connect with him. Had a receiver wide open there. It would not have been enough for a first down, as it is 3rd down and long coming up.
Yeah, and I think that's got to be a major part of Cedar's defensive strategy here, is try to force Aquinas to throw the ball. You can see that's not their strongest ability here on offense, and if Cedar can keep them in 3rd and longs like this, it should eventually turn favorable in their end and get some touchdowns.
Kind of leads to the defense blitzing a little more on 1st down, trying to get them down in distance problems.
Yes.
Forcing them to pass. We'll see if we can pick up more of that as we go along tonight. One wide out to the far side. Napier now under center, ball at the 42-yard line. Hand off the fullback, straight forward. Great coverage, Rex Becker. Outstanding coverage. And there comes a late flag.
Hopefully that's not a backbreaker there, but yeah, it was a great play by the defensive line of getting in there and
the crowd was oohing and on, so I don't like this one at all. I did not see the play. We'll go for the official call.
Yeah, I did not either. I didn't see what was going on there.
A couple hundred fans, they saw it. You could tell they knew right away. Two of them, so it would be offsetting penalties, unsportsmanlike. We don't need to call the numbers out, but one on each team, and the fans, a couple fans here don't care for the call, but as it is, 4th down, those are offsetting penalties. Must have been a little bit of shoving going on.
Yeah, it's
there.
a physical game down there. It's a battle in the trenches, so sometimes people are going to get a little heated. And
One of those I'm okay. You get another one, I got an issue with it. But
Yep.
It's just shows a little aggression. But, there's Cedar Catholic jumped off. That's not enough for a first down. There, it's 4th down and 15. I think Cedar jumped on that one. Yep. So a defensive encroachment as Trojans are looking to get after that one. So 5 yards will get marked off now, and it still is 4th down and call it about 12. Ball placed at the 46-yard line of the Monarchs. Back deep is Miles Taney. He's set to return this one. The kick is up. Nice end-over-end kick's going to land at about the 25, and it'll go a sideways chop, and that's where Cedar will take over at about the 17. We'll be back in 30 seconds as Cedar Catholic trails 14-7.
When you want new carpet, think soft. Just imagine the softest things in your life. Your fluffiest house slippers that tickle your toes. That tender teddy bear that snuggles in bed. Now, Shaw Floors has brought all the softness you love to your carpet. New Caress by Shaw Floors. Caress Carpet by Shaw Floors is an amazing combination of softness and durability. You've got to see it and touch it to believe it. Find Caress by Shaw Floors at Face Furniture and Floor Covering, downtown Hardington, or call 402-254-6347.
First down play, their option for Cedar Catholic to the far side. Good yardage.
it's like Easton Becker caught the pitch there for.
It's the third time Becker's been on the receiving end of the option play from Tate Taney for good yardage now, bring up 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, you figure he'd be a little more involved in the game here with Kaiser, on a limited snap count.
And
get some of those young guys involved.
Kaiser is on the bench right now as straightforward running. That's a quarterback keeper. Taney keeps that one, and he will move the chains first down as, again, Jacob Kaiser on the bench, resting his foot. I don't see anything to worry about, but we'll monitor that as we go along here.
Yep, you got to keep a close eye on him. You don't want him to be hurt in his first game back, so kind of spare his legs there a little bit.
A long season to go.
Yes, they do.
3 wideouts for Cedar Catholic, 1 running back, and I believe that is Becker again to the near side. Turns it north-south. It's going to be hit. Number 42, actually. Yep, it is Easton Becker. Dives forward and gets another 7. That will bring up 2nd down and 3.
They are starting to have a little success with that outside speed option play. Earlier they couldn't get outside the defensive ends, but now it seems like they found a way to kind of pin him inside and get that pitch out there.
Potts got the call for a little bit, and then they saw Hazing was getting the call, and now lately it's been Easton Becker as Potts joins Becker in the backfield with Taney in the shotgun. 2 wideouts to the far side. Option to the far side. Hit right as the line of scrimmage as Taney turns it back north-south, breaks the tackle, and almost to the 50. Tate Taney makes an outstanding play there. A gain of 9, and that will move the chains.
I thought he was going to go down about 3 different times there, and he just keeps stumbling forward for a nice first down there. Cedar with a nice little drive here to end this half. Hopefully they can get some points on the board and tie this up. That would be big momentum swing going into halftime.
Good blocking and nice running there by the backs. Going to move the chains again. Ball just short of the 50. 2:40 to go in the first half of play as Cedar trails 14-7 against David City Aquinas Monarchs. 2 wideouts to the far side. Charlie Schrader at the bottom. And Tate Taney in the backfield, dancing around. He's in deep trouble, looking around, and he's going to be brought down. Nowhere to go, and just didn't have any good coverage on the back end in the secondary. And that will lead to the 3rd sack of the night as Taney goes down.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to take a shot deep there on first down. Unfortunately, they just couldn't get open, and if you got to sit back there for 4 or 5 seconds, you're going to probably take a sack. So good job not making a big mistake there and throwing a pick, and try to limit the damage there, if you will.
2nd down and 14 for Cedar. Ball right at the 45-yard line. Easton Becker, the running back. He's blocking as Tate Taney is over the middle, is looking for Arns and overthrew him. Be incomplete at the 35-yard line. Great coverage as he was looking for number 17. Actually, that was Cole Becker, and that will stop the clock.
Yeah, trying to take a few shots downfield here and loosen that defense up. Just missed on that one, but interesting to see what they come up with here. If they try to keep that clock running, or if they actually try to go for this first down through the air. You don't want to give Aquinas the ball back with too much time and give them a chance to extend this lead before halftime.
I think if we can get 5 yards here, you'll see possibly go for it on 4th down. We'll see if we can dial up 3rd down and long. Cedar Catholic now looking to pass to the far side. Taney looking, and he's airing it out for Miles Taney at the receiving end. He's wide. He's got it, and he's bottled and caught at the 15, a 10, 5. Touchdown. Miles Taney's going to walk into the end zone. on a 55-yard pass play that was bobbled. Miles Taney, outstanding play for Cedar Catholic.
Yeah, just like that, we got a whole new ball game. Brother to brother there. You think they probably practiced that a few times in the backyard, and big touchdown, and got 13-14.
That got the red shirt wearing fans on their feet. The Monarchs are quieted down now as 55-yard from Tate Taney to Miles Taney. Both ends of that. I love the soft touch for the pass, and then I love the good hands of Miles Taney. Outstanding hands there. Bankston's going to come on and see if he can tie this one up. Good snap. Kick is up. And this is routine. That one's good. 1:41 to go in the first half. Cedar Catholic's got it all tied up at 14.
Give the guys at Hardington Feed and Chick a call for a competitive grain bid or to contract your corn for later delivery or for all of your livestock feeding needs. Hardington Feed and Chick has been the leader in animal nutrition since 1955. Just call 402-254-7449.
For the right products and expert advice to get your projects done right, come to Cruzy True Value. In every department, you'll find terrific items that will help make each job go a little more smoothly. If you need tools for those once-in-a-while projects or equipment for a once-in-a-lifetime event, rent it at Cruzy True Value. Start right. Start here.
Start right, start here with Cruzy True Value. And that was started right here with Taney to Taney.
Yeah, that was nice. They take a shot downfield on 3rd and long, and it paid off with a big touchdown with only a minute and 41 seconds to go before half. Cedar needs a big stop here, and we'll have some good momentum coming in the third quarter.
First it's Kaiser and then it's Taney, and both of them are long, well over 50-yard plays, and that's 2 scores for Cedar Catholic. But a short kick fielded by the up back at the 28-yard line, and good coverage there, Cedar Catholic. We're going to keep it right here. 1:37 to go in the first half. This is important here. Don't give up.
Yeah,
little cheap points here as you're going into halftime. Keep the momentum going.
Yeah, you really got to maintain your focus here. Don't give up a big play, because as you see, they like to ground and pound, so they're not prone to throwing the ball too deep downfield. And stay in your lanes. You just got to do your job and make sure tackles.
Coach Mimic for the Monarchs, he's got all 3 timeouts at his disposal. Coach Cotto, he burned up 1 right away in the first quarter, but he's still got 2 to go. And we'll see how this plays out. Time management, maybe minute 30 to go. Might get the ball back here. Tight formation, quick pitches to Braden Smith to the far side. Good blocking, turning back up. Outstanding play there. Number 30 for Cedar Catholic is going to make the stop. That's Carter Arns.
Yeah.
And Smith's going to fall forward again to 2.
Real nice play there by the outside linebacker, keeping the contain, and then not even only doing that, but coming back and making the nice tackle to limit the gain and keep that clock running.
If you had to tell me to pick players of the game right now, I'm in trouble. I got about 5.
Yeah, the defense is playing really well right now, and offense has made some big plays.
Monarchs in no rush to get up there. Even though the clock's ticking, we're working on going under a minute here in the first half right now. Option play. Fullback gets the call straight forward. Breaking tackles, and is going to be brought down. Short of the first down marker. Be marked right at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like Aquinas might be content with just letting this clock run. I don't see them using any timeouts and continue to pound that ball. Maybe hope for a big play, but not trying to force anything here.
Whistles coming in all over the place here. Let's see.
Yeah, I might have jinxed them. I think there's a timeout.
Yep. Coach Mimic wants to talk this one over. We'll be back in 1 minute. Cedar Catholic's got it all tied up with 38 seconds to go in the first half.
And Vermilion, South Dakota. Give us a call today at 402-254-2568.
Third down and 2. This so far will be the play of the game. this first half. Very important play, option play to the far side. Napier, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield. Outstanding play there by number 30 for Cedar Catholic. That's Carter Arns on the blitz. That's twice we've seen him in the backfield. Now bring up 4th down. And is Coach Cotto content to let this go, or is he going to call a timeout? What are we doing here?
It looks like he's going to let this clock run out. That was a great play, like you said, out of the defensive end there, /linebacker, containing that run play and keeping their star player in the backfield.
I would think he'd make him punt, but Coach is that happy with it. He's going to walk this one into halftime with the momentum at his back. Cedar Catholic has got it all knotted up against the number 4 team in Class C2. The Monarchs having some difficulties here in the second quarter. Very impressive first half by Cedar Catholic, the best I've seen so far this year. We're going to take a break for 1 minute. We'll be back, and we have a halftime interview with Coach Danae Buss coming up. And we're going to, as I'm reminded here by Bill McGregor, he keeps all of us in line here. We got the dance team coming up, so we're going to keep it right here live. The dance team will come on. Again, copyright rules for our broadcast. We cannot play the national anthem as played by the pep band, and we can't play the music. So we'll turn the volume down, but you'll get a good understanding of what the girls are doing out here in just 1 minute. They're going to. And that's the Cedar Catholic Girls Dance Team. Outstanding performance there. Part of our halftime entertainment. And we'll get up in 1 second here. We'll get our interview that we had this week with Cedar Catholic Coach Danae Buss.
Okay, we're here tonight with Hartington Cedar Catholic head volleyball coach Danae Buss. Danae, thank you for coming in. Let's start off maybe talking a little bit about last year and how everything went. Obviously, it went really well, but
yes, close again. Yeah,
Yeah, just one away. I think, overall, we've almost started the same way this year. I was thinking about that today. Lost 3 of our games early on and then went on to just growing. And it was a very mature, team last year. We had some girls that had just been playing for a really long time. It was just fun to see them go out that way.
Right,
So,
exactly. And that's the way you want seniors like that who've been playing in the system for a long time to go out. Let's talk about those 3 seniors that made the All-Star game, and let's talk a little bit about you coached the All-Star game. It was nice enough to be able to go watch that volleyball game, which was really good. But let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, we had Jada Cato and Maddie Weasler and Brianna Miller all make the All-Star game, and I got to coach it. So it was kind of fun just to see lots of area kids who you've always been planning for, and then to put them all together. And Bell Harms played out of Huntington, Newcastle, so we were all on the same team. So I think we won a set in that game, but it's just fun to see them, go out there and, do what they're good at one last time.
Right.
In their jersey and all that kind of stuff.
Anything happened this summer that you guys did as a team at all?
We went to a few camps. We did, we went to Creighton camp, and that was really a good challenging, we didn't win them all, but we won a lot of sets. You don't really play games, quote unquote, but we played some big schools, we played Grand Island Central Catholic and a lot of Scott. Maybe we were in the 2nd division, so maybe not their varsity team. We didn't get to see all the Nebraska players this time, but
still
it was a good tournament.
Players,
and it was just a lot of learning, how are we gonna, do this? Who's gonna go where? Getting some younger girls some experience, where we can't always get them experience right now. It's just fun to see them all come together, leadership, who's gonna take control and stuff like that. So, and then we also went to Kearney top 10. And we made it into the gold tournament, and then we finished about 8 and 8 or 10. We were about 500. So it was good to see all the teams you're probably going to see later on.
You bet. Yeah. Now, for the summer camps that you guys went to, did you have some girls? I know working and other stuff, vacations and stuff, kind of hinder some of the girls being there. But did you have a pretty good portion of the team there for that summer stuff?
Yeah, everybody is really committed to what they're doing, so they kind of all schedule their vacations and all that. The parents do a really good job helping them be there. And, we're missing a few kind of in places, but, the team goes on because there's always somebody ready.
We're already a couple of games into the season. How do you think things are going? Obviously, like we talked, we're filling some pretty good sized shoes. But how's everything going so far?
Yeah, I think, left from last year, we have a good core. We still have 5 starters from last year coming back. So it is a big chunk of the team. So I think those players have really had to step up and be the go-to people where maybe they didn't have to last year in the times. But so far they've definitely stepped up, and we're doing a little bit, different offense and trying some different moves. And, the girls are they're really excelling. We just we've been working on our defense and serve receive and things like that. And, they know what they need to work on. So we've been talking a lot about, older girls leading and being where we want by the end of the season, earlier rather than later.
You bet. Any team goals, stuff that you guys set for the summer or into the camp? Before?
I think, we haven't necessarily put them on paper this year, which is odd, but I think, their ultimate goal is to win state volleyball, but that's, that's far out there, so you got to make little goals as we go along, so just,
I think leading this year is a big deal for a lot of the girls to like, since we do have 5 seniors, you know, getting them all to lead the younger ones along the way and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, Danae, thank you very much for coming in. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll have you back in again to kind of talk about mid-season later towards the end of the season, see how everything's going. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Let's get back to the second half of the football game.
Visit the friendly folks at Town & Country Insurance for all of your insurance needs. Contact Ryan, Frank, or Carrie in the Hardington office to help with all of your auto, home, commercial, and farm insurance needs. And with a total of 10 Town & Country Insurance offices in the Northeast Nebraska area, Town & Country Insurance has the solid background to assist you no matter the need. We're your friends and neighbors and are here for you. Call Town & Country Insurance of Hardington today at 402-254-9770. Stop down or call Floral Designs to let your favorite student or athlete know that you are thinking of them on game day with a delivery to school. Your local small-town florist provides the surrounding areas with custom design work, fresh flowers, balloons, candy, gifts, home decor, and more. Floral Designs located on Broadway Avenue in Hardington. Surprise your loved ones with something special today. Call 402-254-3943.
Plumbing and Electric Services of Hardington specializes in field tile and irrigation pipe installation, but can handle any plumbing or electrical job that you might have. We have experience in new home and remodel builds, trenching of water and electrical lines, and all your dirt work and excavating needs. Call Plumbing and Electric Service today at 402-254-6895.
Reps is Hardington's only 24-hour fitness center, and they challenge you to get fit. Stop by and check out the fitness equipment and our complete array of weight machines. Reps offers daily group fitness classes. Call 402-254-2474 or 402-920-1026 or visit us at www.repsfitness.com.
For over 30 years, Hardington Tree is your one-source tree service and tree health care provider, servicing Northeast Nebraska and beyond. We are committed to tree preservation, offering expert tree pruning services, comprehensive plant health care programs, and our specialists at hazardous tree removal, utilizing the latest and best equipment. Contact us today for an estimate.
Take your bank with you wherever you go with mobile banking from Security Bank. Mobile banking offers you the ultimate in on-demand service, allowing access to your account information right from your mobile phone. Pay your bills, pay back a friend, and now even deposit a check, all with just a tap of a finger. Now that's my kind of bank. Check us out online at mysecbank.com. Security Bank, member FDIC.
When it comes to all of your tax planning, tax preparation, bookkeeping, and payroll needs, Milbrass Seiler Bookkeeping and Tax Service has been the place to go. They've been providing high-quality, professional tax and bookkeeping services to the surrounding area for over 30 years. In addition to these services, Milbrass Seiler also offers an array of financial services. Stop in today at 106 West Main in Hardington to see what Milbrass Seiler has to offer.
If you're thinking of buying or selling, Jane Seiler, Realtor with Don Peterson & Associates, welcomes you to come visit with her. Jane is here to help with the whole process to get you into that dream property. You'll find Jane in the Don Peterson and Associates office, downtown Hardington.
Your Wi-Fi router is the quarterback of your home's internet connection. It should easily pass your internet signal to all the wireless devices in your home. However, with age, sometimes routers can start to fumble a little and have trouble completing passes to the different services in your home field. Let Hartelco step in with an official review to see if your wireless router is doing its job. If you believe your router is slacking, bring in your old router to Hartelco and you can get $10 off a new one.
Sudbeck Contracting specialties include new residential and commercial construction, kitchen and bathroom remodeling, and additions and upgrades. Sudbeck Contracting is bonded, insured, and registered contractor in Nebraska and South Dakota. Call 402-841-7441 to get started.
The cold and flu season is just around the corner. Stephen Drug has all your over-the-counter cold and flu remedies in stock, and they also fill your prescriptions in a convenient, friendly fashion. Stop by Stephen Drug, your full-service pharmacy at 214 North Broadway in Hardington.
Call Northeast Grinding for custom hay and high-moisture corn grinding. We have multiple grapple grinding units and an array of screen sizes with economical rates. Give Patrick a call for all your grinding needs at 402-640-6160.
Pizza Hut is a proud supporter of the schools. Ask about their weekly specials and dine in at Pizza Hut after the game. Mention this ad for 15% off your order. Good luck to all the area teams.
Top Crop is your local NK soybean and Golden Harvest corn dealer, also carrying a full selection of cover crops and offering custom seeding of small grains and grasses. Give Glenn Taney a call at 402-841-5599 or just email glenn@topcropinc.com.
Scott Ork alongside Jordan Kirkman getting all set for second half action here. 1 minute to go on the clock as we are getting everybody warmed up. And front page news of this game, on the field, defense.
Defense is playing really well, really containing Aquinas there.
Two big plays. Kaiser coming back, making about a 65 or 70-yard run. That's the score. And then a long pass to Miles Taney. And my understanding is that's Miles Taney's first reception.
Oh, wow. That's our first good one to have there then with a 55-yard touchdown reception there to get him started.
The other thing is on the sideline, it's not I don't have an official in and out. That's not how it works in high school, but Jacob Kaiser, I'm going to say he's out. It's just from what I'm seeing, there is no warm-up. He was helped over to the end zone and helped back to the sideline, so he is, from what I'm going to speculate, and I hate doing that with injuries, but it looks like he's re-injured that foot. So he's on the sideline, and I do not expect him to be re-entering this contest.
Yeah, hopefully this is just a cautious move to kind of protect him for the further, and hopefully it's nothing serious to keep him out any extended time.
Could easily be. Yep. So we'll let that be as it may. He's sitting there. He's got his shoes on, and he's just sitting on the bench, so taking that weight off his foot, and we'll see how things go. But we're just about set to go 14-14. This is the best first half, or it's the best half of football we've seen from Cedar this year.
Yeah, they've had some slow starts on offense, but their defense has really kept them in it, really provided them the chances, to make those big plays on offense. Like you see a 65-yard touchdown run and a 55-yard touchdown pass. You can score in a hurry, so you can kind of afford to play with these big bodies up here from Aquinas, and they're running ground and pound offense.
I believe that's number 48, Jackson Bernicker, kicking off for Cedar Catholic, I believe. And fielded at the 18-yard line. That is Napier. Sidesteps the defender, breaks the tackle. Look out, he's dangerous. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 45. Good starting position for Aquinas as Coach Ron Mimick's squad will take over. First down and 10 on their first series in the second half.
Yeah, usually that Trojan special teams has been effective all year of getting downfield and corralling these returners, but that was a nice blocking, a nice way to make a guy miss by that quarterback for Aquinas there. getting the ball out there.
If I'm the coach, we're not kicking to him.
No, I would try to make a point to go somewhere else with the ball.
Anywhere else but him. He's dangerous. Far side for Aquinas, number 6. That's Braden Smith, the senior. And that's exactly where they're going. Napier to Smith. Broken tackle at the line of scrimmage. A gain of 5 before he's brought down. Making the tackle for Cedar Catholic, I believe, was number 71. And that is Peyton Haar getting on the outside, making a tackle, bring up 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, good team defense there to really corral that running back in space out there. That could have been a tough play, one-on-one.
So much we talk about offense and what Kaiser brought to the table in that first quarter play. It's the defense. Coach Mike Johnson had this defense really dialed in. Now the defense flipping sides, getting Rex Becker to the far side, getting the best matchup they can. Handoff coming this way is Smith, turning it north-south, and he's going to be brought on. Actually, that's Koshicek. And no gain on the play will bring up 3rd down.
Yep, again, good flow by that Cedar defense. Containing them outside, forcing them back in, and everyone meeting them there at the ball to stop them for a short gain.
That number 8 and number 6 looks very similar when they're in the middle of that pack running, but that time Koshicek would get in the call. 3rd down and 6, so we're just underway here in the second half.
Again, I think this is where Cedar Catholic wants to be. 3rd and middle long. If they can hold them here for no gain, you'll share a punt here, but unfortunately, you're kind of at that midfield spot where if they get 3 or 4 yards, they might try to squeeze one out and go for it.
In the shotgun is Napier. Looking, scrambling, coming to the near side. He's got 2 receivers out here to the middle, and it's a nice catch and pass right there. Braden Smith on the crossing route coming across the middle of the field, and that will move the chains, 1st down.
Yeah, it looked like Cedar had pretty good contain on there. It's just found a way to squeeze one into a tight spot for that. That was 8-yard gain, it looked like, for a 1st down.
Good coverage, Cedar Catholic there was number 8. That's Brandon Rohan, but that's just a nice junior to senior pass and catch play, 1st down. This time, handoff to the far side and blown up in the backfield. It's going to be a 1-yard loss on the play.
I believe that's Carter Arns again.
Trying to get a number. Yep, number 30. Carter Arns.
He's been doing a really nice job tonight, setting that edge and keeping everything inside. And not even doing that, he's making the tackles on the play, too.
There's been a lot of good plays, but it seems like Carter Arns and Noah Arns have been just jumping out tonight on defense. On the wide out coming to the near side, that's Smith. He's covered up by Cole Becker. And Rohan on the coverage on the far side of the field. Napier under center. Option play straight forward. Quarterback keeper, and he's going to go straight forward. Gain of 2, we'll call it 3. It will bring up another 3rd and long.
Yep, another 3rd and long. Let's see if the Trojans can keep him at this 3rd and long and make it a really difficult decision what they're going to do here on 4th down.
We can get a stop here without giving them more than 2 or 3. I still think it's 4-down territory. Ball is going to be right at the 43-yard line of Cedar Catholic.
Yeah, if they try to throw the ball here, look for Cedar to bring some pressure and try to knock him back in the backfield.
Quarterback rolling out to the far side. Got Braden Smith. Nice coverage. An outstanding defensive play. Blowing up right as he caught that one. That's Miles Taney.
Yeah, great play by Miles Taney coming up and laying the hit on the receiver there to stop him short for a 4th and about, looks like 8 yards. 9 yards.
Man, Miles has came to play tonight. Looks real good there on that defensive back, and that will force 4th down and 9. And the Monarchs are in punt formation. Miles Taney, after making that nice defensive play, he has got his heels back at about the 12. Aquinas does kick it right in the 50. Nice spiraling high kick. No fair catch signal. He's going to let this one go. Big gamble, and it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Dangerous.
That was a nice punt. That was way up in the air, landed right where he wanted. And fortunately for the Trojans there, the Aquinas could not quite contain that one on the goal line, but still a nice punt.
We'll keep it right here. 8:16 to go in the 3rd quarter as Cedar gambled without fair catching that one and took a favorable bounce, went into the end zone. They could have been pinned deep in their own territory there.
Hey, you don't see punts like that too often in high school, but that one was a rocket.
Officially, it'll go down as a 50-yard punt by Aquinas. Cedar Catholic taking over 1st down and 10 at the 21. Wide out to the near, 1 to the far for Cedar Catholic in the I formation. Handoff, I believe that was to Becker. Get the right number on this one. I think that was Easton Becker getting the call. A gain of 4 on the play will bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that's way to keep your offense moving. For a 4-yard gain on 1st downs, a good way to keep your playbook open so you can kind of run about anything here. You can stick to your normal play calling.
Easton Becker, I'll give him the most improved player so far this year. Seems like he's really coming on, getting a feel for having that football in his hands.
And if Kaiser's going to be down for an extended period of time, that's really important for the Trojans offense here to keep things moving.
Easton Becker, he is the lone setback with Taney option play, and a flag is going to come flying in. It looked to me like it was a procedure play. We'll see, and it is going to be a legal procedure against Cedar.
It didn't look like their offense was on the same page there, but...
No, half of them took off, and the other half were still in their three-point stance, so...
We got 2nd and long now.
We'll bring up 2nd and 11 for Cedar. Again, 7:35 to go in the third quarter, 14-14 score. And Aquinas defense now looking to dial this one in on Cedar Catholic. One wide out to each side for Cedar. Becker is the lone setback. Taney in the gun, looking to pass to the near side, and it's going to be incomplete. Off of his hands and dropped. And that was Noah Arns on the incompleted pass. He didn't have first down yardage, but it would have been a nice 7-8 yard gain before a contact, and that will bring up 3rd and long.
I don't know if a defensive lineman just got in the way of his vision of the ball there, but it looked like a pretty decent pass, and maybe got on him a little quicker than he was expecting.
Noah Arns shuffling out, Easton Becker coming out, and now Miles Taney in at the wide receiver to the near side. You also got Charlie Schrader. 3 wideouts, now Becker coming in. Little confusion as Taney looking to pass, stepping up in the pocket, breaking, he's in trouble, scrambling. He's got a receiver. Miles Taney is almost picked off. Dangerous pass play there as it was almost picked off at the 35, and that will bring up 4th and long for Cedar.
Yeah, that right there is what you call a high risk, maybe high reward play. Try to make something out of nothing, and unfortunately it just ended up nothing instead of an interception.
Couple hundred fans here. I don't know if you could hear it, but there was one giant ooh when he dropped that one. Everybody thought that was picked off.
But he showed a little athleticism there, and he had a little smoke on that ball. It's probably a good thing, so that would land incomplete.
Arns now takes over the kicking duties. Nice spiraling end over end kick, fielded at the 46. Good contact, and Nathan Potts puts him on his back at the 50. We'll be back in 30 seconds as Cedar Catholic's got Aquinas at the midfield stripe.
Call Northeast Grinding for custom hay and high moisture corn grinding. We have multiple grapple grinding units and an array of screen sizes with economical rates. Give Patrick a call for all your grinding needs at 402-640-6160.
First down and 10 for Aquinas. Ball right at the midfield stripe. 7:11 to go in the third quarter. As Napier under center, man in motion coming this way, handoff fullback, straight forward. Rex Becker as well as number 44, I think I got a flag coming in late there, was Kirby Hochstein making the stop for Cedar.
Yeah, those Trojans again, really being stout up front there and really containing that inside trap or option give there to the fullback.
I don't see what it's an offensive holding. There we go. That's a good break. Holding call coming up on Aquinas.
I think these offensive penalties on a team like Aquinas are a lot more detrimental because of their ground and pound style, where they're not getting 8 to 10 yards of play. They're kind of more relying on getting 4 to 6.
Yep, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I agree. This puts them into passing, and we just, it's not their strength. So the 10-yard penalty will bring up, and that will lead them to second down and 18. Second down and 18 is what it's officially going to read at. Now Smith goes to the far side. He's the wideout that's really probably the favorite of Napier. Napier now in the shotgun. Misdirection coming back around again, and that's Koshicek. Outstanding play there, blowing up right at the line of scrimmage by number 43 for Cedar Catholic, Eric Hazing, as Koshicek only had about 2 yards before he was hit.
Yeah, they tried a little trick play there, but the Trojans were aware and snuffed it out right from the start.
Second and long here for Aquinas, as Smith coming in from the far side with the play and giving it to Napier.
Yeah, second and long. This is right where the Trojans want to be. You'll see if they try to throw it there. I would imagine that Cedar's going to be bringing some pressure to keep him in that down and distance and
Aquinas
maybe force a mistake.
Aquinas taking a long time, and they do get it off here before a penalty comes in. Outstanding coverage there downfield by Miles Taney, and now forcing Napier to run out of bounds. he had a receiver wide open at about the 45, and Miles Taney closed the gap and made Napier think twice about it. As it is, he steps out of bounds. We'll stop the clock, 6:02. Third down and forever coming up for Aquinas here.
Yeah, great coverage downfield, making sure they're winning those one-on-one battles. And just when you thought he had someone open, he got covered up and got forced out of bounds. Great play by the Trojan Deep.
Cover two deep safeties here for Cedar Catholic defense as they're expecting another pass play. Miles Taney is a free safety. He's back 15 yards. And now Arns is coming back. A flag comes in on the side judge there. It's going to be picked off at the 40. Outstanding play there by Kohlbecker, and he's going to be tackled at the 46. Cedar Catholic's going to get this. I think it's going to be making sure this is going to hold. I think this is going to be a procedure play penalty against Aquinas. We'll see what the official call is.
Either way there, Becker was in the right spot at the right time with an easy pick, and it could be a big momentum swing here. So if Cedar can get an early touchdown lead, it'd be... Ooh.
Okay, so it's a sideline warning against Cedar Catholic. Boy, we dodged one there. So you get one warning if the sideline interference. So it basically doesn't happen. It's no issue. But the interception will hold as Kohlbecker takes over. An outstanding defensive play there.
Yep.
And Cedar Catholic will now be first down and 10, ball at the 46-yard line.
So we got to switch balls here.
I suppose a little bit of dew building up on the grass out there. Ball getting a little damp. All right, we're ready to go here now. Cedar Catholic, 3 wide outs, 1 running back. That is Becker. Quick pitch to Becker on the outside. Good defensive pursuit there. Outstanding play by Aquinas to blow that one up. Will bring up second down.
Yeah, they really strung that out just like they wanted to. Good job of managing to get a couple yards out of that, but we got second and about 9. Second and 8, it looks like.
Second down and 8. Cedar Catholic really needs to string a couple first downs together here, kind of flip the field just a little bit because the defense is holding steady as a rock. Now the tight formation for Cedar. We don't see this very often. Misdirection now. Tatini's coming inside. There's players all over the place. It's going to be a block in the back on Cedar Catholic in the backfield here as Tini is scrambling to the near side, and there it is, the illegal block in the back.
Yeah, that could be a pretty costly penalty. That's going to knock him back a little ways here and make it a challenge here to get another first down and try to continue this drive.
Rex Becker, he's going to be the one called for it. He really was in a no-win situation. If he didn't do that, the defender was going to catch Taney and drop him for a 5, 6, 7-yard loss anyway. So,
and try to get him with the peel back block there. Unfortunately, just got him from behind. Now we got second in the long ways.
I got a second. It's going to be about 22 yards. Second and 22 maybe. This is a long one here. Now what do we dial up just to get back to where it's manageable here for a third down? Actually, it's 26. Second and 26 from their own 29-yard line. Pass play near side. Taney rolling out. Still under pressure. And he's going to throw it out of bounds. And here comes a flag. There's a flag coming in. But I believe we had a receiver. Yep. Okay, there he waved it off because we had Easton Becker in the area. It was the intentional grounding was going to be the initial call until he saw Easton Becker was right there. So
I think he was trying to call that because the ball didn't get past the line of scrimmage, but there was a receiver in the area, so that kind of nullifies that. But still third and a long, long ways to go.
Smart to get rid of it, not to take the sack back. There would have been third and about 35 or fourth and 35, but third actually. So rather right now it's third and 26, 5:06 to go as Taney under center. And Cedar Catholic's going the wrong direction. Another flag comes in, ball's out, picked up by Aquinas, and is going to be tackled by Hazing in the backfield. A fumble recovered by Aquinas, but we do have a flag. We'll see what this call is.
Yeah, it looked like Trojan tried to run an end around there and just was not a clean handoff there.
So it's an illegal shift against Cedar Catholic. So mistake, terrible mistake by Cedar Catholic, having won a penalty and then a loose ball picked up by Aquinas, and now Aquinas has really flipped the field on Cedar.
Yeah, that was a big play. They thought they got the momentum there with the big pick, but they just gave it right back with the the missed handoff, and I guess that's kind of happens. We got a young guy quarterback that's not used to doing all this every game, but I think you got to learn with those growing pains. Hope for a big stop here.
First down and 10, ball on the 15. Aquinas already in the red zone. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter in a defensive game here, what's turned into. Handoff straight forward and a good tackle there. Making a stop, Cedar Catholic. That is number 71. Big 71 making a stop. That's Peyton Haar.
Yeah, the interior of that Trojan defensive line is really holding strong against that big offensive line for the Aquinas team.
I thought we were really going to be in trouble on the interior part of that defensive side. We just don't match up on paper, but I'll give it to them. They're holding their own tonight.
I think their quickness is really coming into advantage here.
Napier under center. Again, 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Flag comes in here, and this one should be an illegal procedure. Yep, we had two people moving at the same time on Aquinas, so that will back them up in illegal procedure.
After a relatively clean first half, we're starting to see those flags fly a lot more here in the third quarter.
Could be a little jitters coming in, getting a little nervous that they can't really do what they want to do. Or
yeah, it seems like there's a little pressure is adding. We'll see if they can see if Trojans take advantage of this and maybe force a long field goal if they're willing to try something like that.
I think this second down and looks like about 13 coming up. See if we can't dial up a blitz here. Classic, put him in a tough spot or if we're going to play a little soft. So we got one wide out. That's Smith going to the far side. He's covered by Rohan. This side, number 9, that's Chami. He's also covered by Arns. Rolling out to the far side. He's got Smith. And a great hit. Blown up right as he touched the ball. Miles Taney.
Yeah, way to fly around there. The receiver had a chance to catch it, but as soon as Taney got there, that chance was over with a big hit to make sure that pass was incomplete.
I'm thoroughly impressed with Miles Taney tonight.
Yeah, he's been flying around on that defensive end there, making some big plays.
I think this is class right now is a perfect time for a blitz. See if Coach MJ brings it on. It's one of those there in 3rd and long.
It's got to take a longer play to get it first down, so it should give the Trojan defense time to get to that quarterback.
Their kicker, Brian Check, he's got the leg. This will put it about a 35-yard field goal. He's got enough for that. No blitz for Cedar Catholic. Everybody's on the backside pursuit, chasing down, running, stretching out in the end zone, and it's going to be caught.
That is a tough play there. That was just a one-on-one battle, and their guy's just a little bit bigger than our guy, and he got up higher and came down with it in the end zone.
Outstanding coverage there. Miles Taney, he was right there, and that was just guy versus guy. Braden Smith, 170-pound senior, making the play. The play before, Taney got him, and on this one, Smith got him. So great battle going on in the defensive secondary there for Cedar Catholic, as it is. 6 more goes up for Aquinas, and now Brian Check will come on, the junior, to see if he can tackle one more. Snap. Smith is a holder. Good kick. That would be good from 35 yards. Brian Check is a very solid kicker for Aquinas. 3:46 to go in the third quarter. Aquinas capitalized on top of that fumble. They lead 21-14.
Pizza Hut is a proud supporter of the schools. Ask about their weekly specials and dine in at Pizza Hut after the game. Mention this ad for 15% off your order. Good luck to all the area teams.
Top Crop is your local NK soybean and Golden Harvest corn dealer, also carrying a full selection of cover crops and offering custom seeding of small grains and grasses. Give Glenn Taney a call at 402-841-5599 or just email glenn@topcropinc.com.
I'd like to thank Glenn and everyone out at Top Crop Inc. for supporting tonight's broadcast. 3:46 to go, 21-14. Aquinas, the number 4 team, for a reason, capitalized on that miscue by Cedar Catholic and turned that into 7 points. Aquinas looks pretty good.
Yeah, they knew what they wanted, a touchdown there, and they got it in a short field. And it's going to be important for the Trojans to kind of have something happen here so they can stick with it.
I love watching kickers, and this Brian Check to me impresses me.
Yeah, if he's a little bit older, I think the Huskers could use someone that can kick it like that right now with their kicking problems.
We'll get to the Huskers coming up here. That's another story. As Miles Taney fields this one at about the 5. Being patient, and he's going to be brought down across the 20, and that's where Cedar will take over and see if they can't get the momentum back. You talk about the Huskers. We always make our prediction. We started out talking
Pretty optimistic.
We were the national title. We were going to no, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that game out in Boulder was. Oh man, that second half team was pretty tough to watch.
Yeah, brutal. If you're in your 30s or 40s, you remember back in the day when we played Colorado all the time. So that was a sentimental loss right there. But we'll get to them next quarter. As right now, Cedar Catholic first down and 10. 3:39 to go. High snap fielded. Option play coming to the side is going to be pitched and running. Still on his feet. That is Nathan Potts. He's going to be brought down. Gain of 5 on the play. We'll bring up second down.
Yeah, good play there to get first down started, get their feet wet in this offense. Let's see if they can keep this drive moving. They need to hold the ball here, I think, a little bit to kind of build some confidence again on offense. They can't afford to get down by too much as the Aquinas team with their running offense, so you might not get the ball back here in the fourth quarter.
It'll turn into absolutely boring football if you ask me. If they get another score on the board, I agree. Option play to the far side. Easton Becker's been the workhorse lately. He's picked the option up, going north-south, and is going to gain 3. We'll bring up third down.
That way to dive in there and make a nice little gain to make it third manageable here.
Again, Scott Ulrich alongside Jordan Kirkman calling tonight's game. Cedar Catholic hosting number 4, David City Aquinas, 2:42 to go in the third quarter. And Cedar Catholic needs a first down. Tight wing T formation here. One red receiver to the near side. Quarterback keeper. And I think he got it. This is going to be real close, but yep, there's the signal. First down, and Cedar needed to move the chains.
Nope, old reliable play call there. Third and short. Just keep it with the quarterback right behind the guard and drive forward for that first down. We got Potts coming back into the game, it looks like.
So Cedar kind of shuffling between Nathan Potts as well as Easton Becker, as Jacob Kaiser, he's on the bench for the rest of this contest. After playing one real impressive quarter, and then he was pulled out of there. So right now, handoff straight forward. I believe Potts got the call. No gain on the play, and that got David City Aquinas fans happy. It looks like there was a fumble on the play, but it will be second down.
Yeah, there was nothing doing up the middle right there. It was, as soon as he touched the ball, he was met in the backfield and taken down.
We're going to get to here after. We'll let this play run through, but every single week I get text messages. I get stopped on the street, and they go, "Who are you announcing with?" That's the question I get. So we'll get to that after this play. We're going to go a little backdrop here for Jordan. Option play to the far side. Potts is going to get the call here. Cross the line of scrimmage and is going to get a gain of 4. We'll bring up third down and 6 coming up. So real quick, Jordan Kirkman's in the booth. How did you get to Hardington?
How did I get to Hardington? Well, actually, I got to thank my brother down there as quarterback coach this year for the Trojans. He was pretty instrumental in bringing me here. He had a job opening, and I think he just wanted to be close to have Big Brother there. But now I've been here for 4 years now, and it's been pretty good time for me. Now I'm up here in the booth with you.
Yep, that's right. We did a game last year, had a good time, so I'm glad you joined us in the booth. Cedar Catholic now under a minute to go in the third quarter. Looking to pass this one. Taney setting his feet, scrambling around. Now he's in deep trouble and pressure. This is going to be thrown up in the air, and it's going to be incomplete as it was a little bit of a bobbled play, and that will bring up fourth down and 5 for Cedar Catholic. Great defense by Aquinas.
Yeah, Taney's first option wasn't there, and after that it was just rough doing. The blitz was there to kind of force him into hoping for the best, and thankfully it fell incomplete. Now we just got a battle of field possession here, it seems like. See if Trojans can pin him down and make Aquinas work for a long drive.
Cedar Catholic set to kick off, 50 seconds to go, and Arns, good backspinning kick and a fair catch signaled, and Aquinas will take over first down and 10 at their own 25. We'll be back in 30 seconds for more Cedar Catholic football.
For over 40 years, Town & Country Insurance has provided quality insurance products at a competitive rate while providing outstanding customer service. No matter what your insurance need, auto, home, farm, crop, commercial, or trucking, you are invited to stop in and see Frank, Carrie, or Ryan at 104 West Center Street in Hardington, or give them a call at 402-254-9770.
43 seconds to go in the third quarter play. Aquinas now has the ball at their own 25-yard line and stopped in the backfield. Might have got to the original line of scrimmage. I think Rex Becker was in there along with Haar. And 67, who we got there? That's Ben Lecker.
And again, that Cedar defense has really been stout up front in that line of scrimmage.
These guys have gotten better each week. The first week, that was a struggle. Last week, the defense, that
It had to be a low point for him.
That was maybe a bigger struggle, if you want to call it. I mean, a lot of people watch that on News Channel Nebraska, covered that game. It was an away game. But this week is not the same. Different group showed up this week, and impressed so far with what we're seeing. Now, Aquinas, they're audible and out of this one, changing the play at the line. And they're just going to have to let it run out. So the clock's going to run out. That is the end of the third quarter. 14-21 your score. We'll be back in 1 minute with fourth quarter action.
Visit the friendly folks at Town & Country Insurance for all of your insurance needs. Contact Ryan, Frank, or Carrie in the Hardington office to help with all of your auto, home, commercial, and farm insurance needs. And with a total of 10 Town & Country Insurance offices in the Northeast Nebraska area, Town & Country Insurance has the solid background to assist you no matter the need. We're your friends and neighbors and are here for you. Call Town & Country Insurance of Hardington today at 402-254-9770.
Scott Ork back here alongside Jordan Kirkman. Fourth quarter action coming up here as we get set to go and wrap this one up. Russ Hochstein Field, 14 for Cedar Catholic, 21 for David City Aquinas. Last time I think I announced an Aquinas game was at the state championship, 2015, I believe. I went down and we sat in Memorial Stadium, announced it, and Cedar, we got rolled. That was
a tough one.
That was tough, and it was cold that day down there in Lincoln. This one's much closer, 21-14, as the defense got to step up. Handoff to the far side. Rex Becker's right there. Defensive play, we've talked about it, has been much, much improved for Cedar, and that's keeping them in this game.
Yeah, they're really flying around at that ball. I mean, you can tell they've been coached well. They know where the ball is going to be, and they've been flying to that spot and group tackling and really limiting this powerful offense to short yardage.
Fourth quarter here, we're going to go over a couple things. And we also want to put a quick thank you in there for our tonight's featured sponsor, which is Town & Country Insurance, as well as all of our sponsors. Feel free to go into the businesses, thank them. They are sponsoring tonight's broadcast, as well as all the games brought to you this year on Hard Telco. Double reverse there for David City Aquinas. Breaking tackles, first down yardage, and he's going to move the chains.
Yeah, that was one of the few times tonight you've seen a crack in that Trojan defense, and they found it and slipped through for a nice 12-yard gain.
Cedar defense needs to get a stop here. We mentioned it before. This is not the kind of squad you want to get behind two scores. Aquinas can just turn into boring clock management, burning time up football.
Yeah, they have one of those offenses that is also a really good defense. They can just hang on to that ball for as long as they need to.
One wide out to the near side. Rohan on the coverage there. Another double reverse. Now this one's coming back our direction. Good coverage there. Rex Becker. That's the best game I've seen Rex play. Not just this year, but I'll even go back into last year. He was double-teamed a lot. This week alone, I'm seeing him. He's getting off them double-team blocks. Rex looks real good.
Yeah, you also give Eric Hazing a little credit there, too. He was in there right away, and he's been working hard on that defensive end as well, at least getting pressure in the backfield and forcing balls the other way where they're not supposed to go.
We've talked about this offline, and we're in commercial break. The Rex gets double-teamed a lot, and it really takes away from his production numbers. Not that he isn't working hard. He's the biggest one out there, so he gets double-teamed a lot, and it really takes him out of the play. Option play straightforward. Fullback's going to get the call on this one. That'll go nowhere. It'll bring up third down.
Yeah, that fullback dive has not been effective for Aquinas tonight. And give that credit to, again, that stout middle defense. And again, Cedar's right where they want to be, third and long. Forcing maybe throw a pass so they can bring a little pressure and try to have Aquinas make another mistake they can capitalize on.
One play from really getting the momentum back in this game. Down 7, clock's rolling now, under 10 minutes. And here's that you're seeing Aquinas slowing things down.
Yep, trying to milk that clock for all they got. And
Cedar's going to get 1, maybe 2 more possessions of this. It depends how this all shakes out. Man in motion to the near side. That's Smith. Rolling out Napier, and he's got Smith. Actually, that's Koshicek at the 40, and is going to be brought down.
Nice tackle by Taney there. Really important. He wrapped him up there because there's some little room to run if he didn't, and makes it a 4th and about 7, it looks like.
I believe it was Koscheck that had that touchdown. It was Immer Smith and the last one on Taney. Number 6 and number 8, it's really hard to see the numbers from up here, but as that one there, Taney had good coverage on Koscheck. Will bring up 4th down. Napier, as we mentioned, the quarterback, running back, the kid does it all, and he's doing the punting duties. And back for Cedar Catholic, Miles Taney. I think Miles just has a little pep in his step. I don't know, maybe it's because he's doing something different on the field or what, but
maybe just be able to free to play without thinking so much, and he's just out there to make plays tonight, it seems like.
Dangerous, high spiraling. I don't know who it bounced on. It definitely touched a Trojan, but it's going to be fielded there. Number 35, he will get possessed. James Christensen, the freshman. I think he hit him in the back. He did land on it, and Cedar will take over 1st down and 10.
Yeah, way to avoid a little disaster there. That could have been pretty big.
1st down and 10. Ball's going to be right at the 30-yard line. 8:44 to go in the game. It's not enough to panic yet, but
you'd like to see some points on the board after this drive.
Things are getting a little more predictable about a 4th down issue if it comes up.
Yeah, we'll see if Trojans try to spread it out. Maybe take a few shots downfield like we've seen late in the first half earlier.
Option play to the near side, busted play. Taney turning it back the other direction, completely misdirected, and he's going to go down for a big loss. Making the play for that one is number 65. That is Connor Adamy, the 220-pound senior.
He's been making a lot of tackles tonight, and it's tough play for the Trojans there to start their drive to make it 2nd and long right off the bat.
There's an option play coming to the near side, which is blowing up, bring up 2nd down and 14 for Cedar Catholic. Ball now placed at about the 26-yard line. Charlie Schrader to the near side, Cole Becker, and there you go. Nathan Potts wasn't able to get off. It's going to be illegal substitution, 12 men on the field as...
Yeah, that's not what the Trojans need in this moment when they need some points on the board. Just going backwards again for going to be 2nd and even longer now.
Watching the coaching staff is disputing what the call is on the field here. And there it is. There it is. So it was, I think it's simple math.
Yeah.
Simple math. They were yelling at Potts to get off the field, and he was trying, so the refs just kind of figured that we had too many, and they threw the flag. But there is no flag. 2nd down and 14 for Cedar Catholic.
Yeah, that was a nice break there for...
Pass play coming to the near side. Charlie Schrader in and out of his hands, and it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, you can see they've been trying to really work those out routes to try to maybe get some run after catch. Just, unfortunately, hasn't really been there tonight.
Good coverage. Haven't seen anybody that's been terribly wide open. Even on the long play to Taney, he was covered.
Yeah, the corner was there. Just made a great play to get a touchdown. They're going to have to find something deep downfield there.
Aquinas, they're putting 2 deep safeties back. One is Napier and another one on the other side of the field, so they're not going to give up any deep ball.
Yeah, it looks like they got good speed, too, to keep up with our wideouts.
2 wideouts this side, 2 to the far. Again, same spread formation, Cedar Catholic. As Taney looking to the far side. Good pressure, flushing into the pocket. He's in deep trouble in the backfield, and down he goes.
Yeah, just too big of a down and distance there, and he had to take some time to get the ball downfield, and there just isn't enough time. And
it's the 2 free safeties that are on the very deep back end of that defense that are sitting back there just kind of hunting for an interception. Taney's seeing them, and he's just can't let the ball go.
Yeah, it's making him hold on to it just longer than he wants to, and if you have to hold the ball that long, the defense is going to be there to put a hurting on you.
The 2 corners are playing up bumping coverage. They're right tight to the receiver, but those free safeties back there are just kind of hovering around. They're not locked up on any one guy, and that's causing a problem. So 4th down and long will be 4th and 20 for Cedar now. Arns punt, and he almost got that one blocked. Barely got it away. It's going to land at the 45. Roll, get a favorable bounce, and it will be down at about the 37. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Cedar Catholic down by 7.
Call Northeast Pipe and Panel, a local company for all your fencing needs. They make 4, 5, 6, and 7 bar by 20-foot continuous fence panels and 10-foot and 12-foot portable corral panels. The pipe and panels are all American made right here in Hardington. Call Rob or Pam Howell at 402-254-9585. Our shop is located in Hardington Industrial Park.
Northeast Pipe and Panel bringing us back here. 7-11 to go in this contest. Cedar Catholic trails by 7. 1st down and 10 for Aquinas, and they're starting to roll north-south and feels like they're going a little bit downhill as we'll give them a gain of Short gain of 1 on that play, bring up 2nd down and 9.
Yep, big drive again here for that Trojan D. They're going to have to come up with a stop just to give their offense a chance to make a big play and tie this game up.
Starting to feel like the game is really getting in question here.
Yep.
We just haven't been able. The second half, we can't move the ball.
Nope, struggling to move the ball. I feel like that offense of Aquinas is really starting to wear us down. Maybe fatigue might become a factor here at the end of this game.
Option play handle, fullback, straightforward, and couldn't get a gain. Fall forward, a gain of a couple on that one, bring up 3rd down.
Another good spot, 3rd and long, right where they want to be.
Another good spot, and another conservative call by Coach Ron Mimick. And I jokingly say boring football, but we just know there's nothing fancy.
Yep.
You know,
He's going to make you beat him. They're not going to screw this up for themselves. They're going to make you make a play.
3rd down here. You could see a pass play. 6 minutes to go, but they get the next set of downs. That's going to eat another 3 minutes off the clock. Now you're looking at it's a clock problem. So big play here, Cedar Catholic. Option play, and he's got him in the backfield. Outstanding there. Number 71 blew that one up in the backfield for Cedar Catholic. That is Peyton Haar, and that will bring up 4th down.
Peyton Haar, we've called his name a few times also tonight. He's been really good in the backfield. Did not bite on that play fake at all.
Peyton Haar coming off. He's bumping everybody. He's excited. Big play there by Haar, and that will bring up 4th down when the game was definitely starting to get in question. Back deep for Cedar. I believe that is Miles Taney. They could use a big return out of him on this one here. The punting duties have been excellent by Aquinas.
Got a little shorter one there, it looks like.
And this one will bounce at about the 35, and Cedar Catholic will take over. 1st down and 10 at the 34 when we come back.
Let Shifter help with employee scheduling and time clock needs. We can build and manage the team schedule and track attendance, all from your desktop or the mobile app. From employees to volunteers, Shifter works with industries across the board and teams of all sizes. Visit www.shifter.works to learn more or check out the Shifter Android or Apple mobile apps for your employee scheduling and time clock needs.
1st down and 10. Play coming to the near side is going to be incomplete. Incomplete play there, looking for Arns. As you can just feel the nervousness, the excitement going on here. This is a big series for Cedar.
Yeah, you can definitely feel the tension starting to build here. And maybe even with that play, he started to run before he caught the ball. I mean, I don't know if he would have got a lot of yards, but there's definitely some yards to be had on that one.
5:09, down by 7 against David City Aquinas. Cedar Catholic option play to the near side. Pitch to Easton Becker. Shoves one man out of the way, runs north-south. A gain of 6 on the play. And Easton Becker looks real good in that backfield.
Yeah, he's doing a real nice job tonight coming in for his probably first time with a lot of carries. And just been consistent with getting them 6 to 7 yards play. Now we got 3rd and manageable, which is a pretty big deal at this point in the game. I mean, you don't need a touchdown on 2 plays, but you need to keep the ball in your hands so you can put something together.
Need 4 on this one. 3rd down and 4, Cedar Catholic. Probably 4 down territory. Possibly we'll see how this goes. 2 running backs in the backfield. 2 wideouts. As option play to the far side. Again, pitch to Becker. North-south. Turning it up. And he's going to be pursuit coverage by the backside. Drop after a gain of 1. What do we do?
Yeah, they did a really nice job of stringing that one out. You could tell they were ready for that, and there was just nowhere to go.
I think we're playing here. I just don't see a punt. 4 minutes to go against Coach Mimick.
Yeah, you know he's going to milk that clock if he gets the ball back.
We punt this. There ain't much left, so I think this is your game right here. Cedar Catholic needs a big play here. Officially, it's going to be 4th down and 3. Ball placed right at the 41.5-yard line, and Cedar's going for it.
It looks like he's going under center for this play.
Under center, I formation, Cedar Catholic. 2 wide receivers, 4th down and 3. Handoff is to the second man through. It's Easton Becker, and he's going to stop short. He's short. David City Aquinas is going to stop Cedar Catholic as Becker lost his footing, and he's going to be a half-yard short, I believe.
Yep, just not quite. Looked like that Aquinas D-line got just enough push to trip him up and stop him about a half-yard short of that 1st down marker.
Here's an official timeout on the field. We're going to keep it right here. Bring the chains in. I think he's short by about a ball, maybe a ball and a half. Stretch that chain out. And there it is. 1 football short. David City Aquinas is going to take over on downs. I like the call.
I do too. I mean, you got a running back that's been running pretty well today. Put the ball in his hands, and they're probably not expecting the sophomore to tote the rock there on that big 4th down and almost paid off for him, but just short.
I thought Easton Becker has looked fantastic tonight for Cedar Catholic running the ball.
Yeah, now it's really up to the defense again. They've been put in tough spots all night. Let's see if they can hold up and get one more stop here.
Yeah, the defense, absolutely, I agree with you, has got to stop them here. 3:38 to go in the contest, down by 7. And cue up the boring football calls because you know this is a handoff here. Straightforward running, good blocking, gain of 2, second down.
Second down. At least you keep it to that gain of 2, so they can get 2 yards 3 times, and they'll still have to punt. But you just got to, once they start getting those 4 and 5 yard chunks, then that game's really going to start getting long.
People start talking about scripted football. You know, a lot of times you come out and you have the first 4 or 5 plays scripted. This is all part of a script.
Yep.
Grind, get a lead, and now sit back and just little
Rest
chunk,
on your
chunk,
lead.
chunk. Yep.
Rest on your backs and
there's
count on them getting 6 yards here.
There's some teams that they can't run on and off the field. They just don't have a running game.
Nope.
This is not one of those teams. They have a running game, a big offensive line. Second down and 8, 3 minutes to go, and there comes a flag in. That will stop the clock. This should go against Aquinas, and it is. Illegal procedure against David City Aquinas. More importantly, stops the clock, and it's going to back them up 5 yards.
Yeah, big favor for the Trojan defense there. Now you're putting them in 2nd and long, and now they're kind of out of what they like to do, and we'll see if they still try to milk this clock or they maybe try to pick up a first down and potentially end it.
Coach Cotto got 3 timeouts, but a first down will be just about devastating here. We got official timeout. And that will go against Coach Cotto. He's got to get the right defense dialed up. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be right back here with 3:02 to go.
The Wentz Funeral Home provides dignity, respect, and sensitivity for every person in every circumstance. Contact us today for pre-planning, funeral services, and aftercare support. We serve the Hardington, Coleridge, Laurel, and Crofton communities. Our family, caring for your family. The Wentz Funeral Home. Hartelco is here to help protect what matters most to you in life. In today's fast-paced world, you can't be everywhere at once. By getting security cameras from us, you'll have peace of mind that your livelihood can be watched even while you're away. With today's technology, security cameras have become easy and convenient for everyday use. Contact Hartelco today for your free quote on how we can help you protect what matters most.
3:02 to go. Cedar Catholic down by 7 points. Second down and 13. Ball's going to be placed right at the 47-yard line of Cedar Catholic. Coming out of that timeout, we'll see what Coach MJ has got dialed up for his defensive squad. As Napier, double reverse handoff going to the far side, and he's going to be short just across the initial line of scrimmage. And now they're calling for a fumble. Let's see which way did it go. And he's signaled down. So he's going to be down. However, a gain of 2 now. And I think there's another timeout called. A lot going on right now on the end of this game. Yep, and Cedar Catholic's going to take another timeout.
Try to preserve as much of the clock here as they can in case they get the ball back and march on the field for one more score. But first, you got to play some defense and stop them for 2 more plays.
Right, one more series of commercials in here, and we'll be right back.
Christensen Well and Irrigation is your professional in the water well industry. With over 40 years of experience and knowledge, Christensen Well is also a T&L irrigation systems dealer and can service and repair all brands of pivots. Call Christensen Well and Irrigation today at 402-254-6809.
Scott Ork alongside Jordan Kirkman bringing you the best game by far Cedar Catholic's played this year. Down 14-7 against the number 4 team in Class C2, David City Aquinas. Coach Ron Mimick's squad coming in here to Hardington tonight. And Cedar has at times had him on the ropes, and at times has been the other way.
Yeah, it's been, like you said, it's kind of been like a boxing match out there. Aquinas has come out swinging with their power offense and really trying to land some blows. And Cedar's been taking them. They've been playing good defense all night. That's what's been keeping them in this game, along with a few big plays on offense. And they could really use something special right here.
Hartelco players of the game we're going to get to here after the series. And the flag is going to come in late by the back judge. Illegal substitution. Waiting for the official call. It is. It's going to be coming out of a timeout. It's an illegal substitution and participation on
Aquinas there, huh?
David City Aquinas.
That's tough to do out of a timeout. Usually you kind of have that talked over in the huddle, and Usually don't see those kind of penalties right after timeout like that.
That's just free 5 yards. Thank you for the mistake. And back that one up 5 yards. We'll do it again. The clock stopped out of the timeout, so the clock isn't rolling. 2:53 to go. Coach Cotto's only got one timeout left in his pocket. Coach Ron Mimick's got all three of them. And this time he actually come out on the field.
Yeah, he probably wasn't too happy about that penalty there, that timeout.
Not at all.
But that was a favor for the Trojans defense for sure.
It's the loudest I've heard the Trojan fans since last year basketball season as they're getting into this contest now.
Yeah, they recognize a good battle when they see one.
Tight formation, Napier under center, man in motion coming to the near side, option straight forward. Napier's going to keep it, breaks a tackle, and he's going to be brought down. Outstanding play there. Number 50, Rex Becker.
Yeah, great play on that play. Looked like the quarterback might have some room to get around the outside, but not with Becker chasing him down from the back and bringing him down for nothing.
5 seconds came off the clock, and Cedar Catholic takes their final timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break, come back, and we'll have Hartelco players of the game coming up here in the next 2 minutes.
When you need to borrow money, you need to see a friend at the Bank of Hardington. Our loan officers are local people. They listen to your needs and then tailor a loan to fit those needs with competitive rates and flexible terms. We've been your hometown bank since 1934. Where other banks have their branches, we have our roots. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Falkers Brothers Garage is a full-service preventative maintenance and auto repair center located in Hardington. Our experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems on all makes and models of domestic and import vehicles. Stop in or give us a call at 402-254-6406 to let us know how we can help you.
Go Big Red's a chant here as 4th down, and David City Aquinas will be punting the football. End over end kick coming back. Miles Taney's going to let this one bounce to the 20. Field it dangerously at the 16 and run out of bounds at the 23. Dangerous, but he's athletic enough he can get away with it.
Yeah, the defense did what they had to there. They stopped him and got the offensive ball back for maybe one more chance to get a touchdown here to tie this game up.
We got a quick break here. Definitely want to say thank you to the folks at Hartelco, Marie down there for letting us come into the booth and help out. Bill, he is in here doing all the stuff that Bill does. I don't know what all these wires do, but Bill's got it figured out. So
yeah, without him, you wouldn't be seeing anything on the TV here and just hearing us talk. So
thanks to everybody down at Hartelco for letting Jordan Kirkman, along with Scott Ulrich here, myself, coming in and call tonight's game. 2:40 to go, and Cedar Catholic's going to have one last chance at this one at their own 23-yard line. Taney airing it out to midfield, and it's good. I thought there was a hold. Should have been a flag, but there's not. Had Charlie Schrader midfield, I thought maybe we were going to get a pass interference, but no call on the play, and it will bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, try to catch Aquinas off guard there with a deep pass right on 1st down, and man, that was pretty close to working.
Good defense, smart play by Aquinas, and this one will absolutely be 4-down territory. We've burned all of our timeouts. We got nothing else in the bag.
Yep, you got to bring it all out now. If you got to see any tricks, now's the time to show them.
2 wide outs to the near, 2 to the far, as Taney looking to pass, scrambling, stepping back forward. Lots of people over. He's in deep trouble. He's got to get rid of it. And this one's going to be thrown at the 40, incomplete. He was looking for Cole Becker. And outstanding play there by Taney. No, just to avoid the sack.
And you can tell with the way Aquinas is playing defense now, they know that Cedar's got to push the ball downfield. They're still sitting back more, letting the receivers come to them, and it really makes it hard to find windows to throw the ball in there.
Nice little bubble screen.
Yep, find something at the middle, hopefully get some lead blockers in front. And
regardless how this turns out, Miles Taney has been 1,000% impressive in the wide receiver and just a different role for him on the field tonight.
Yes.
I just see an extra step in the kid. I don't know what it is, but that's my view from here in the booth. I think we got something there. Tate Taney now is in the shotgun, 4 wide outs. Becker is protecting him in the backfield. Scrambling out. He's got Charlie Schrader overthrew him at the 35, and it would have been enough for a first.
Yeah, trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat there and try to make something out of nothing, but just over the outstretched arms of Schrader there, and now we got 4th and long, and you got to have it now.
So Cole Becker, Schrader, Miles Taney, and there was another one, I didn't catch who it was, out in the pattern. Easton Becker was the blocking back, and Taney, to be honest, Taney's running for his life back there. He's getting flushed because those other guys know they're just bringing everything they got.
Yeah, when it's 4th and long, the defensive line can pin their ears back and really get after it because there's nothing to fear there.
If you're at home, watch the defensive front 5. They are going to come full throttle at this one here. Tate Taney scrambling around. He's got a man over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Fourth down. Cedar Catholic is going to turn the ball over on downs.
I don't know if he would have got that anyway if it would have been a catch, but that was tough. That was a tough play there. It was a low ball, and now he's got to hope for a miracle if you're the Trojans.
Wow. For all intents and purposes, that's just going to about wrap it up. So they're going to do official timeout for David City Aquinas. We're going to keep it here. And I want to start off by saying thank you to all of our sponsors. Again, we rattled those off throughout the contest tonight. Can't thank them enough for all of their help getting these broadcasts brought to you live as well as on replay. And you'll see them throughout the year on into the basketball season as well. Tonight's featured sponsor was Town & Country Insurance. I want to thank them for being tonight's Hartelco featured sponsor. First thing, we got to talk about Hartelco players of the game. We actually are up here wrestling and writing names down and trying to remember, but we've got a couple, 2, 3 that we just something about it.
It just came out and popped on the field today. You could tell they made a difference when they were out there, and
yep,
not normally the guys you expect to see other than one.
Yep. So, and the first one of those is, yep, we're right in there. Carter Arns
played great at the defensive end there.
Yeah.
Really pushed things inside. Made a lot of tackles in that first half, and
I'll be honest, I don't know if I've remembered really calling his name a lot in other games. Something about it. And we're going to talk about Hartelco players of the game as we run these plays here. As it's first down and 10, 2:18 to go in the contest. As straightforward running, north-south, just, Cedar's doing everything they can to fumble that ball, and there's a stop. So it'll be second down. Carter, outstanding defensive end play, forcing him back to the middle from the sophomore. I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, not even forcing. He was making the tackles, too, which is kind of a lot to ask out of a younger guy when you're going up against big offensive tackles like they got here. And then after that, we got Easton Becker. I think he's got to get some recognition. He came in tonight, really his first amount of carries he's seen for the season, and did a really, really nice job with it.
Son of Doug and Sheila, Roger and Betty Merkel, the grandparents I mentioned earlier, and I haven't seen this kind of play from him. Put his head down, stubborn-like running, and he looked real good in that running back position. He's a Hartelco player of the game. And the last one here, I will say that I don't want to say I'm critical of, but I just seen that he played so well the first couple years, and then after that he got double teamed so much to the point where he was just taken out of a lot of plays because the other linemen around him weren't as big. Tonight, that didn't come into play.
Yeah, they couldn't take him out of the plays tonight. He was all over the field tonight.
Rex, you looked real good tonight. I just can't. I'm not saying you didn't play on other games. I think you've been double and triple teamed over and over to the point where your name don't get called as much as we did the first couple years we called these games. Man, tonight, 5 stars.
Yeah.
Kid gave it up. So we could have went with Jacob Kaiser come back off that injury, having a 60-yard run. We could have went with Miles
Taney,
Miles on it. Just a great catch. I think Tate played a great game. It's his first full game at quarterback. But I guess in the end, during commercial, when you guys are here and the sponsors, we're talking behind the scenes. If we don't have the defense, we aren't in this thing at all.
Yeah, the defense has played exceptional tonight. I know the Monarchs got 21 points, but the offense hasn't been on the field very much today, so the defense has really held tough in what they had to deal with. And
coming off of Oakland Craig stringing 50 in the first half on our defense, if I could give 11 defensive awards, I would, because I just think the defense, something's clicking. This team is going to turn this around. Second down and scrambling to the far side, Napier, and he's going to be brought down. We'll bring up third down. So barring a disaster catastrophe here, this one's going to wrap up. But real quick here with a minute to go, the clock rolling. Huskers, Northern Illinois. I've been all in on Big Red, and I am jumping off the bus.
I'm not ready to jump off the bus yet, but I know it's been hard to watch. That last game was tough. And
I'm opening the window, and I'm jumping. That's it. I do think tomorrow they might get a win. I'm calling 21-17 at Northern Illinois, and there's going to be people who go, see, we're back on track. It's Northern Illinois.
Yep. We are 14-point favorites, so I'm going to give us I think we're going to cover that. I'm not a betting man myself, but I'm putting 35-14 out there.
We don't win tomorrow. Don't tune in 2 weeks. You won't like my prediction.
I wouldn't listen to the radio at all, any channel, if we lose tomorrow. That's going to be pretty negative out there if the Huskers lay an egg tomorrow night.
Coach Mimic, he's going to run the clock down to 40.8 and then call a timeout. So everybody's out of timeouts now. Third down and 8 as you have to bear with us. We're just here kind of talking our way through because we knew there wasn't going to be any plays going on. They're just kind of burning clock up. But this one's not done yet, but it's real close. But I was all in on the Huskers 2 weeks ago, and I I hate to be critical like this. I think we're being outcoached.
It's hard to say that, in the second season, and we got the golden child of Nebraska coming back home. But, yeah, that game is tailored. We had two different teams show up. We had a first half looked like we knew what we were doing. The second half, I don't know who they were.
I am a humongous Scott Frost fan. I mean, he's from my era. I just think he made a couple critical decisions the other day that cost us. But a victory formation here, it looks like this is going to go. And if he runs around a couple seconds, drops 30 seconds time, you reset the game clock. It is fourth down, but yeah, that's going to do it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to let the clock run out. And great up from the Trojans, but just come up short tonight off a 21-14 loss.
21-14 loss. Our Hartelco players of the game is going to be Carter
Arns, Easton Becker, and Rex Becker.
Yep. So Arns, Becker, outstanding. We'll get notifications up to the school. And if any of the parents are watching this contest, just because your kid might not have got that award, don't think anything other than every kid played their heart out tonight. Outstanding play. We're going to take a 1-minute break and be back here to wrap it up.
Hartelco is here to help protect what matters most to you in life. In today's fast-paced world, you can't be everywhere at once. By getting security cameras from us, you'll have peace of mind that your livelihood can be watched even while you're away. With today's technology, security cameras have become easy and convenient for everyday use. Contact Hartelco today for your free quote on how we can help you protect what matters most.
Scott Ark alongside Jordan Kirkman back here, and we are all wrapped up at Russ Hochstein Field. 21-14 your score. The number 4 ranked Monarchs coming in from David City, Aquinas, down by Lincoln, and they knock off the Cedar Catholic Trojans. 21-14. Cedar Catholic, they fell out of the top 10 in the rankings, and they take another loss. 1-2. We were hoping to go 1-2 these first 3 games. We have not, but the schedule is going to get favorable. We'll talk about that in a minute. But first, we'll go over tonight's scoring summary, and we'll bring that up.
Yeah, tonight we had a slugfest of a game, 21-14, but it all got started off with a 6-yard touchdown run at the 4:25 mark by number 8 of Aquinas, and that got them off to a 7-0 lead. And after a few stalled up possessions there, we got a big play from Kaiser and his welcome back with a 74-yard touchdown run with 3:30 left in the first quarter to knot things up at 7-7. But not to be outdone, the star for Aquinas, that Napier, had a 55-yard touchdown run out of the scamper from a quarterback to give them the lead at the end of the first quarter, 14-7. Second quarter was a little less action. We had Miles Taney to Tate Taney to Miles Taney with a long, beautiful pass for a touchdown to knot things up right before the halftime at a minute left. And then the third quarter comes out. Aquinas gets a touchdown from Napier on a touchdown pass, and after that, they just kind of put it in cruise control and tried to milk that clock out, and it was effective, and they ended up getting the W, 21-14.
21-14. If you're a football fan, this is a good football game. We have not seen a really good in the grinder kind of a game. This was one of those games, so hopefully that's a sign of what things to come. I mentioned it before, we had just a brutal first couple games on the schedule. I'm not saying there's a chip shot, but it's going to get a little bit softer. We go next week, we're going to go down to David City and play David City down there near Lincoln. Come back home for homecoming, 27th against Ponca. Neither of those schools are rated. And Ponca one, that's a fun one. I always like giving away a $70,000 pickup.
Yeah, that's not a bad game to come out to if you're in the area for that one.
No, it's a fun one to come out to, and there's always the stands are jam-packed. So come on out or listen to us on Hartelco on the broadcast online. You can tune in or listen live there. And then following after that Ponca game, we go down to Norfolk Catholic. They're number 9 rated in the state.
Always tough team.
That's a tough one.
Yep, always tough. But, this Aquinas team here did beat them.
Yep.
So, there's nothing that says the Trojans can't play like they did tonight and make something happen. And
following that, we're going to come off that Norfolk Catholic game, go to Crofton, back home against Battle Creek, and then Stanton will be away, and then that'll wrap it up. We got to get a string of some wins going here and just work our way to get in the postseason. So that's the schedule coming up. A couple easier games, and then we'll see number 9 Norfolk Catholic in a couple weeks. But next time you'll hear from us, we will be back here at Russ Hochstein Field in 2 weeks, and where we will bring you Cedar Catholic football against Ponca. Giveaway pickup, and it will be homecoming. Thanks for tuning in. 21-14 your score. Cedar Catholic is on the downside against David City Aquinas. Scott Ark alongside Jordan Kirkman. Thank you for listening. We will see you in 2 weeks.
Yep, have a good night.